last I left you, I was going over to tape the Katie Couric show.
Yes.
Which was weird because I was there from 1:30 till 4:30. And after you do a morning radio show, you're pretty blitzed out. They asked me to be on for the whole hour.
Right.
And I was like up for that, but they taped for over close to 3 hours.
What's that all about?
And by the way, the show was terrific, but it's 2.5 hours long.
Is she going to do a two-parter with you?
No, I guess they're going to edit it down, and I'm going to ask Katie when she comes on today if I could have the full version of whatever they don't air, because I'd put it on Howard TV. It was really interesting and fun, and we did some fun things, but I think with a lot of guests, you have to tape for television 2 hours to get an hour, because a lot of people are stiffs. I've certainly encountered many of them when I interview people. Some people are terrific and giving, and they have something to say. But there are those who do not have anything to say.
Who can't deliver.
Right. So they tape an hour with the hopes that they're going to get a good hour out of it. What do they need? 40 minutes,
Right.
So...
But if things are going well, why do you keep going and going and going? Because you can't use it.
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird, and there was a lot of funny stuff that I'm sure will be cut. It was real funny taping. The show airs today. That's why Katie's coming in.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Yeah, so you can tape that, or DVR it, as you say, Robin. And, yeah, it's a good show. And
you enjoyed being with Katie.
Yeah, I did. But, again, it irks me when someone's going to sit there and edit what in other words, someone's going to pick and choose through what they think the show should be. I like working.
And if there's picking and choosing, wouldn't you rather do it?
Right. Bobo, I'll tell you who was there. Bobo.
Hey, how you doing there, Howard?
Yeah, Bobo
I
was...
loved it. I was there, and I'm going to say something. All due respect, Beth has a great ass. She was in that beautiful yellow skirt. I mean, oh, my God. It showed every part of her. And she just looked like a goddess with a beautiful hair.
Yeah, she looked great.
And
Beth came. She's part of the show. They talked to her. She sat in the audience. And Bobo was there. Mary Ann from Brooklyn.
Of course.
Oh, she was great.
Did they make it on the show?
Well, Mary Ann did. They did a whole tape piece of her.
Really?
And, yeah, wait, I can put her into this conversation. Let me see. They came to her. Hi, Marianne. They came.
Hi, Howard.
They came to her house and taped a whole piece.
Wow.
And then she was sitting in the audience and, right on cue, started crying when they came to her.
Are you kidding?
Like I was Jesus H. Christ himself.
Well, Howard, when you
great.
told me last Wednesday not to come, really, because I cramped your style and you shouldn't wear the crown. Imagine I knew they were here, Robin, 2 weeks before. Taping in my house, and I kept it hush hush. And my heart, Howard, was beating 10,000 miles a minute when they were coming to me, but I hope I didn't make any mistakes. But it was
some
the
people
best
thought
time
that I
of my
was
life.
rude to when they finished the tape piece, which was this lovely. The piece went on a little too long for my money, but it was good.
They were here 5 hours.
Yeah, they were in.
Now look at what they did to Marianne. 5 hours, and it's how many minutes?
And by the way, Marianne could be cut out of the whole show because I'm telling you, there are things that will be cut out. They have to. They tape for 2 hours. So.
Oh, you have.
Even the Marianne from Brooklyn thing was very good, but I'm thinking it eats a lot of time. But who knows? Maybe they can edit it down a little bit. But again, why would you want to sit there and shave a conversation down so much? But Marianne from Brooklyn, they said that maybe I was rude to her. Someone said it.
Who said that?
Everybody said it, Howard.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was crushed on the way home, but I got over it. I have a thick skin.
No,
It's
you know what it
okay.
was? They did this beautiful piece on her, and I'm standing there, and my first reaction was, oh my God. Marianne from Brooklyn's entire apartment appears to be covered in my memorabilia.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
No.
But that's how they made it look. So I said, Jesus Christ, somebody's got to get you a paint job in that house and maybe take down some of those things. I know. I was trying to make a joke.
Right.
And then people said, you were so mean. I go, don't you guys... sarcasm. The woman's house looked like a bomb hit it from all this Howard Stern shit on the walls. And but I was very complimented, and I said to her, I'm so complimented and honored, and I said something about my fans, and
I just hope I got my point across. I really wanted to say that we were all the same. They just happened to pick me, but we all feel the same about you. That was my point.
Oh.
But when you have a mic,
I didn't know what your point was.
That was my point.
Yes.
But I was nervous, Howard. I'm not used to having a mic on like TV like that. But it was awesome. And Katie read my blog, my website, and she knew that I wanted to dance with you. That was on my bucket list. And she made that come true, Howard. And I went for it.
Well, I came out there and I said to Katie, I said, that Ellen show is on in the afternoon and she dances. Let's dance.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, but then they put on horrible music that I couldn't get my groove on.
You couldn't get your groove on?
And then Katie became obsessed with the dancing, and they had to find a song. So by the end, they had a song, and I got Beth up there dancing, and I hate dancing. The irony is I hate it. I hate to dance, but I thought it was funny at the time.
You did it.
Hey, Howard, you look good. There was no belly flop on you. You look really good.
Well, I kept it all covered.
How's his ass, Bobo?
Robin, it's really good, and he's got long, lean legs, and he keeps criticizing himself, and I don't know why. He looks fantastic. And
Yeah, it was really hot.
Beth
I look
looks
so
unbelievable.
Beth
too,
is
and
beautiful.
Nice. She greets us all the time, Howard. She says hello to us by name. She couldn't be nicer.
Well, she looks good, but I tell you, I saw some of the clips. Katie Couric does a good job of promoting because all these clips came out. I spent 2 seconds asking about her legs. She was covered up with her pants. But
Oh, she wore pants that day?
She wore.
Today.
You got to hear this. Thank you, too.
Love you, Howard.
Love you. All right.
I wanted to ask Marianne one thing about the crying. Was that authentic?
Yeah, it was authentic.
Yeah.
Right, Bobo?
Yep.
Right.
Hey, Howard.
What?
Katie got current talent. What do you think of that? The talent show.
Yeah, then they did a whole long talent show with her staff.
Jesus Christ, this is a
It was
week
like 99
of shows.
hours at its taping.
Yeah, and they, thanks, Bobo. And it was crazy. The guy says, we have to change the set now for this talent show. I said, okay. And the guy says, here, stand over here. He puts me in the middle of the audience. Katie disappears, and I'm standing in the middle of the audience for what was like 25 minutes.
Wow.
Which was fine. I stood and talked to people and stuff, but
then you got to go back on.
it would have been nice to say, hey, go have a bathroom break or something. We're going to be setting up. They just kind of drag me around like a dog. But, and I don't know what's going on. I figure, it must be a 2-minute setup. And so then they had a whole talent show, which is funny when you see it because, but I think it's too long a piece. It seemed like a whole show. They had me judging their staff. And at the end, she gives a $500 prize to their charity. And I went, Jesus Christ, $500.
To a staff charity.
I said, and Katie's all fucking excited about it. She ought to calm down. I said, Katie, calm down. I said, $500. That's like, how cheap are you? Boy, the charity's going to just close up and take the month off. So, anyway, we had some fun. But, Doug or somebody who watches the Howard TV stuff, Katie Couric gave us full access, Howard TV, full access backstage. So I'm backstage, and, I like to bring the fans into the backstage area through Howard TV and through the news department. And Lisa G was covering this thing. And at the time I'm sitting there, and I didn't even realize Lisa G is pitching ideas.
To who?
To me. And, Doug said to me, and Gary said to me, gee, how fucking annoying must that be? You're trying to get ready for a show, and Lisa's supposed to be there covering, and she's pitching ideas. I said, I wasn't even aware of what she was doing, but then I watched the tape, and I went, gee, that is kind of annoying. And Gary got really annoyed.
Wow. I mean, were they good ideas?
Well, look, Gary conducts a writing meeting on Thursday, and he's heard all these ideas.
Yeah, see, the thing that bothered me about it is, first of all, I wouldn't bother pitching you ideas. I would only pitch you ideas that you might be able to use for Katie.
While you were there.
Right.
But
yeah, my head's focused on Katie.
Right.
And Lisa's not the only one here that's guilty of this, but she's guilty of this. Lisa will pitch ideas, and then if they don't move forward, she'll double on back and ask me why, or or did you hear my idea? Did you see my idea?
Right.
And I'm like, yes, I did, but I hate when people put you on the spot. Like, ideas are being pitched every minute, and I can't go to every single individual person and say, this idea was good, this is bad. We post what's good.
Right.
So what she was doing was the idea that she pitched that didn't get enough traction in the meeting, she was now going to go to you to get.
And by the way, I've heard that idea from a million people about these glasses you can put on and it has a camera in it, and you could see. You know, I probably 2 years ago, Jeff Schick from IBM knew about this, and he called me up and he goes, "You could wear glasses and people could follow you around all day. You know, see the world through your eyes." I said, "Yeah, that's a cool idea. Maybe we'll do that for Howard TV or something, and we'll figure out what my agenda will be for the day." So this is not anything that isn't on my radar. I know about these glasses.
Right. Like at one point she goes, "I would have liked to have seen what you saw when you were interviewing Bill Hader." And I'm thinking to myself, he saw Bill Hader.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know what you would have seen.
I don't know. But anyway, so I'm sitting there in makeup getting ready for Katie Couric. And my mind is pretty focused on what I'm going to do.
So I had an idea that I pitched to Marcy.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear it?
Did you tell Gary? But bring it up in the writing meeting.
I also pitched, you know those GoPro cameras? Because I would love to see the world from Howard Stern's eyes.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, bring it up in the meeting.
Just keep saying like a mantra.
Bring it up in the meeting.
Just bring it up in the meeting, Lisa.
Did you tell Gary? Bring it up in the meeting.
You know. I'm about to go on the Katie Couric show.
And she's not listening to one of your dodges.
No, she's unstoppable. I was thinking, how about we do the show in Mandarin Chinese? Why don't you bring that up in the meeting, Lisa? If not Mandarin, how about Cantonese? Can you bring that up in the meeting? I'm begging her.
A scene from a sitcom.
Listen, I like her enthusiasm. Although when I was sitting there, I wasn't really feeling that annoyed.
Like, it's fascinating to me. Like, what do you see when you sit in your chair? Howard, when Bill Hader left today, he was checking his iPhone, and he showed me a picture his sister from Oklahoma sent him of the tornado that was in her rear view window.
Oh, God.
I almost felt like saying, "Oh my God, you have to show Howard."
Oh, geez.
Sorry.
Yeah, like I'm.
She's just emptying her head.
I know.
Yeah.
I can't sleep. I have so many ideas. Seriously.
This is what I guess these guys in the newsroom complain about you.
Right.
Like you come in and you're like,
I'm-
Bill Hader showed me the Oklahoma from. Like, why would I mean? Yeah, of course.
I know.
Your first thought was we should have shown that to Howard.
It was amazing. I've never seen a picture like that. Yeah. I can't sleep at night. Seriously, I wake up. I have a billion ideas in my head.
But I know you pitched them, and a lot of them we use. But you
She
can't.
wants everyone used.
You get upset when one of your ideas
Yeah.
isn't used. Well, you know what? That's sort of sweet. What am I going to say? How can you blame
Yeah,
somebody
well,
for
if
enthusiasm?
Sal was doing that, he'd be crucified.
Right.
Well, here's the thing. As I told you, as you were getting ready for the show,
Yeah.
when I went skiing this past Christmas, all the kids were wearing these ski helmets with the GoPros on top.
Yes, I know.
And I
about
would
them.
love to see the world from Howard Stern's
We
eyes.
heard you.
I get that.
I know, but I can't let it go.
Lisa, what?
Such a great example. Because she's already pitched you this idea,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
She pitched it to me, then she pitched it to you, and now she's pitching it again as if you have never heard it.
I know. Lisa, listen to me. All right? You're on something. I don't know what, but I'll get to the bottom of it. Listen to me. Just tell Gary. Because Gary will, what he does is he makes a list of all the ideas. Now, I will tell you, you know, because you brought it up now 5 times. 2 years ago, Jeff Schick was aware of this technology. And he presented it to me. And he said, wouldn't it be great if you were the first? You'll go on the internet with this. You'll put on those fucking glasses.
It's not. They're not
Well,
glasses.
when it was originally shown to him at IBM, because he sees all this technology before we all do, he said to me, it would be great. You could walk around for the day and we could see the world through your eyes. So I'm aware of this technology. Okay?
Uh-huh.
That's it. I'm aware of it. I got it. It's on the radar.
And so how come you don't want to do it?
Oh, geez.
Well, do I really need to explain that to you right now?
Yes.
I mean, it has to do.
I'll let it go.
It has to do with a lot of variables. Okay? About the most interesting things to see me doing would probably be those things that I want to respectfully keep private. All right? So then it becomes, what is it? You know what I mean? So
Is he gonna ski?
am I going to walk around here and then suddenly be in a private conversation with Fred and forget about it, and then it's going to be streaming live on the internet? No, we don't want
It's
that.
just you sitting there and seeing, like, I look at you as a conductor during the morning show.
Yes.
Looking at the board, looking at things lighting up.
Do I want to share with the audience everything I do during the show? Like maybe some of it feels better to them because they don't see every distraction I have. So those were the considerations. So it's not that it's not on the radar. We have it. And it is possibly one of those things we'll do. And like anything, we'd rather put thought into it than just throw it in and throw it there and have it be boring. Does that satisfy you?
Yes and no, because we can edit. We can edit.
Yeah, but I think the idea is that it should just stream. Like, that would be way more exciting to the audience, I think.
That's why I said, is he going to ski? That's the only thing he's going to be willing to do unedited.
Right. It would be a cop-out to sort of edit that. That's the fun of that would be to see it streaming live.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm on it, and I hear your idea, and it's been pitched many times by various people.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't mean to bother you. So sorry. You did such a great job. It's such a great show.
Thank
really.
you. Yeah,
fantastic.
It was fun.
Laugh out loud funny.
Yeah,
Great.
and you
Yes.
and you really didn't annoy me, actually. It wasn't until I saw the tape played back that I realized how annoying you were being. But so what? The woman's enthusiastic. What
I have
can
more
say?
ideas. Just let me know when.
Your ideas are solid. We
Thank
use many
you.
of Lisa's ideas on the show. Many ideas you've enjoyed. Believe it or not.
But she can't leave certain ones
I can't let them
alone.
go. It's,
Right. She's
it's a curse. It is.
It drives Gary crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because Gary's like, Lisa's not even a writer on the show. This is Gary's point of view. And getting in the writing meeting is sort of a privilege. And he's like, you say to her, look, okay, that idea works and that one doesn't. Then she can't accept it. He can't accept it.
Why bother to say something?
I've got things for Benji. I mean, just all the whoever I
Well,
look
one
at.
of your ideas is wild. I
What is
love
that?
this idea. This is what. Now, you and Benji came up with this?
I had an idea. We had a brainstorming meeting, and the one that we went for was my idea.
Okay. Now, you want to reveal this idea? It involves Ronnie, right?
Yes.
Okay. Listen to this idea. And I'm by the way, this is one of Lisa's ideas I'm all for.
Okay.
All right, Lisa, pitch
Okay.
to Robin.
Ronnie seems to think that I would have sex with him,
Right.
that I, really love him.
Right.
So my idea was if we get a certain amount of tweets at Stern Show in a certain amount of time, and we reach that number, I will make out with Ronnie.
Ooh. This was your idea?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. You
Well,
do
one-
want to have
Kiss.
sex with
I will
Ronnie.
kiss.
Well, you mean make out.
Make out is different than kiss.
Yeah.
Kiss.
Kiss is different. Make out is
Make
like
out is
a
what you
make-out
said.
session.
I think she described it as a tongue kiss.
Yeah.
Tongue kiss. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Right,
that's fair
okay.
enough. Well, I, for one, want to see that. Well, now here's an
I just
idea.
got nauseous.
But here's an idea
Threw
that's
up a
been.
little bit?
But you must be attracted to him on some level if you
To even think that.
That's right.
I don't know anymore, but it is fun.
All right. Well, I'm up for the fun.
Oh,
It is
right. How
fun.
many tweets do we have to get?
3.
That's what Howard wants. See, now we talked about that at the Katie Couric show.
But I already knew about that. In other words, it had already. You think that we have a system.
I know.
Gary and I have a regular meeting every day where we go over every single idea. And then, some of them I tweak or some of them are just sort of perfect the way they are. But I hear everything. You don't have to worry.
Okay.
So, Lisa,
That's nice
just
to know.
calm down is what they're saying.
All right.
Well, I don't see you, so
Right.
I'd like that feedback from you.
Okay, well, you've got it. I'm telling you.
No. The feedback is from me.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Gary.
I know.
Gary.
Lisa, the ideas come to me. I give them to Howard. I'll give you Howard's feedback. The feedback comes from me. Respect me, please.
Okay.
During the kiss, do you want me to wear a GoPro camera? Because I can combine both ideas.
Well, wouldn't it be better if she had the camera on
Yeah.
so you see life from her perspective?
That's true. You need a GoPro. I want to see that from Lisa's perspective.
That's funny.
Benji or Ronnie going in for the...
If you could make out with him while skiing wearing a GoPro, then all the ideas would be all mixed up together. So when are you going to make this happen, Gary? Lisa's right. This is too good to not put on the
We gotta
fast
get
track.
this done, yeah.
So, give me the idea again. It's how many tweets do we have to do?
How come you don't know about this? Lisa might have a point, actually. You don't appear to.
She hasn't pitched this yet.
All right, so she hasn't pitched it yet. Okay, so how many tweets do we need?
I believe it's going to be 10,000, but we
10,000.
have to figure out how long a time frame, because some people are commuting and then they can't tweet while they're driving, so they have to get to work. So
All right.
we're thinking maybe start at 7 and end it right before Robin's news, so it gives some time.
All right.
Dude, are these unique tweets or can people
I believe
retweet?
so. I believe so. Unique.
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 How are you going to measure this?
I've been talking to a company that does that.
All right, let's do it tomorrow. What are we waiting for? Get it together and let's do it.
Oh, my
gotta
God.
do
This
this.
is so great.
I mean, do it quickly. Ronnie could die before you get this together. He's not getting any younger.
I might die.
That's right. You might die, too.
Hey, Lisa,
Afterwards. Yes.
where'd you get the idea for this?
Well, it bounced off an idea that I saw from the Weather Channel, where if they got a certain amount of tweets, they were turning up the fan in their studio.
Right.
To so that it would look like, a hurricane or a tornado. And I thought, ooh, I like that idea. It's live. What can we do on the Stern Show to integrate that? And then I came up with the kiss.
But what made you think, you must on some level really want to make out with Ronnie?
Not really, but I think it's going to be fun for the show.
Maybe fun for you.
Why Ronnie? Why not?
Because there's that sexual tension. He keeps bringing it up.
Might be a good time to listen to a Ronnie sex tip while we're talking to you, too. Let me see if I have one here. Here we go.
If you weren't nauseous enough.
Yeah, here you go. Here's your man who you might be making out with. Can he fill you up while he's making
No.
No? Just asking.
You're talking about licking a girl's ass. Here's how you do it. You lay her on her belly, you get down there, start biting her ass, kissing her ass, you slap it a little bit, she gets really turned on, and then you work your way down, man. You get your tongue in there and listen to her moan, man. She'll moan like the fucking moon.
Like the moon.
Like the moon.
Yeah, the moon.
Listen to that music.
It's Ronnie's favorite song. He will lick your ass to that. Well, he is very sexual. I mean, he has all kinds of
Just
ideas.
think when you're kissing him, that tongue has been...
A lot of ass.
Oh, my God.
I have visited many assholes.
Yeah, and when's the last time you got any action? You might orgasm during this.
Yeah, I
Right.
might explode.
You might explode.
Squirt.
Where is he? I hope he know. I don't
He's
even.
probably down getting gas.
Okay.
Yes, he's down getting gas. Lisa, are there...
You might want to get somebody else in charge of getting gas because,
Ronnie's busy. He needs to make out with Lisa.
yeah, I mean, we need Ronnie. Ronnie should be commenting on this. I'm gonna make you squirt.
Go!
Well, it's gonna be such a good show. Yeah, I love your ideas.
Thank you.
So, I'm ready. If you could
I
just
think
get
that's fantastic that she's sitting around thinking what would happen or what could that be on the Stern Show.
Yeah, it
That's
could've-
wonderful.
Yeah. Well, anyway, good job, Lisa. When's that
Thank
book
you.
coming out, by the way?
June 18th.
June 18th. That's a big deal for you.
I can't breathe.
Why? Because you're afraid it'll tank.
Because I have no control,
Right.
and that's hard for me.
What do you mean, like of the marketing?
Just of everything. People liking it, buying it, publicity, just everything. I have no control. I just hope for the best, and that's hard for me to let go.
All right. Hard for her, Robin, as many women and men have.
With the
Losing
control
control.
thing, yes.
It's a control thing. Well, the world of Lisa, for those of you who missed it.
There's more always. Call me anytime. Tons of ideas.
All right, Lisa.
Call
thank
her
you.
how?
I'm at my desk.
I seem to hear from her. Somehow she gets to me.
Sorry.
All
right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Lisa Glassberg takes shits at work.
Lisa.
I can't wait to see her make out with Ron.
You know what? It's a great bit.
We got to decide how long the kiss has to be. We don't want some quick peck, okay?
No. Oh, no.
It's like, how many minutes can we make her make out with Ron?
We want something for our 10,000 tweets. And by the way, it's up to you in the audience to tweet that day and whatever Lisa says to tweet, okay?
Did you get that? Welcome to New York. Oh, my God. Hey, guys. I don't want to... Can you help me? Seriously, I don't want to ruin my shoe. Anybody?
Yeah.
So I don't want to, Oh my God.
You're flustered, aren't you?
Well, You know, you guys don't wear high heels, but in New York that happens
Not anymore.
all the time. Right. And you go flying. A 2-camera shoot. Yeah, so basically I'm a pain in Howard's ass, but I can't help it, Greg. I have so many ideas, so.
Well, the idea that came through, is that necessarily your first choice of what you want?
Oh, yeah, that's a great one.
So things sort of worked backwards in there.
Yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Why do you mentioned control, but why do you feel the need to follow up on all of your ideas? I mean, none of the other writers really get that opportunity. I mean,
Well,
we pitch and then it sort of has to stay there until Gary decides.
Well, I'm not in the writers' meeting every day. I go once a week, and then there are a few days before, Howard gets back to work. And, I get excited. I don't know. I just get excited. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Time's wasting. Let's go. I'm like Twitter. I'm like, let's go.
Do you think that you're sort of undercutting Gary, though? Because, I mean...
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry that it came out.
Because there's a lot of the writers only get to go to that once a week as well. And, we get to pitch an idea. And if it sort of hangs up there, it's not really our call.
Yeah.
Why do you...
Well, I haven't seen Howard in months. And I don't know, it was just more casual. I didn't have any plan like, I'm trying to undercut someone or go over someone's head. I don't know. It just felt right. That's all. It felt very relaxed, and he seemed relaxed about it. And so we're getting one of the ideas done. So I'm excited.
So in retrospect, you're glad that you did that one-on-one. You don't think you went too far?
Well, not really. It just kind of worked out that way. But now I know, and so now it's like zip it, zip.
You dodged one bullet, but now you have a Ronnie bullet.
Oh, gosh, yeah. So what do you think of it? Do you think it's a good idea?
I think Ronnie's probably a fantastic tongue kisser. That's my assumption. He seems very experienced.
What if I get nauseous and I want to throw up? Oh, my God. But
I think nausea is the least of your worries of things you could pick up from Ronnie, yeah.
Well, it's like an actor. You have to just kind of be a character, and I'm doing it for the play.
So you're separating yourself.
Well, I'm going to separate myself and just be an actress.
An out-of-body experience you're looking to have.
I think so.
Well, we'll get
Wish me luck.
We'll get the...
What?
It's your world.
It's my world.
This is Lisa. Here's the Stern Show. It's the staff of the Stern Show.
Can't help it.
Lisa admitted that.
And then next it'll be Lisa, and there's Ronnie.
You never made out with Robin, Mr. Big Shot.
I would.
Yeah.
I gotta pitch
How
that
long
idea.
has it been? See, you missed your opportunity.
I did. Now you're getting your dream. Mine still hangs out there. Good luck.
It's been nice coming back here again.
I hope to see you lip locked with Ronnie very soon.
Oh my God. I'm calling Stephanie first. Bye.
By the way, lest anyone think that Ronnie the limo driver knows what he's talking about, we played Ronnie's sex tip earlier, and Ronnie said that, well, he said a lot of things, but one of the things he said, Robin, was that squirting was not urine.
Right.
And here's Dr. Fish on that topic, by the way. And this guy's a doctor. He's a legitimate doctor.
There's a lot of theories out there that it's not female ejaculate, it's actually urine.
That is incontinence. That is literally urine. The bladder is unstable, and literally after sex, an unstable bladder like that will squirt out urine.
There you go. So in Ronnie's sex tip, which I should replay because maybe you...
If you ever come across a girl who's just squirting, first of all, put a towel down on the bed. What's going to happen is you're going to be down there eating her out, and all of a sudden she's going to start to scream. And when she screams, she's going to shoot. She's going to shoot like she's taking a piss, dude. But it's not piss. It really is cum. But it's very, very liquidy, but it is clear, so it's not piss. Just remember that. And what you're going to wind up doing, man, is you're going to wind up taking a nice drink.
That's right.
You've been drinking that shit?
That's the old man of the sea right here.
It's not urine, dude.
Dr. Harry Fish said
Fuck
it is.
him. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking
medical
about.
Doctor.
Yeah,
Stupid
you
ass.
just don't want to know you're a urine drinker.
It's not urine, okay?
When case closed.
The fuck you talking? It's
Did you
not
hear about
urine.
this whole thing that Lisa wants to make out with you if she gets...
No, I was downstairs doing
Dude.
my job, man.
Listen to this fantasy she's
Go ahead.
got. And we're definitely going to do this.
She wants to fuck me in the worst way, dude. Come on.
You're not kidding. You know what? I believe you.
No,
because,
it's true. I know it.
She came in here. She pitched an idea. She said on Twitter, if a certain amount of fans, like 10,000 fans, tweet within 2 hours, hashtag, Ronnie or whatever, Lisa, whatever it is. Whatever
Right.
Then she's going to make out with you, tongue kiss and everything.
Really?
Right here in the studio.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, well, clearly it's a bit that she really wants to have come true.
Yeah, well, she's also promoting her book, so,
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
way.
you think there's a tie in there?
Of course.
Yeah, but she still wants to make out with you.
Hey,
Yes,
come
she could've
on.
chosen anyone.
Bring it on.
But you can't feel her up during it.
Why not?
That's what she said.
I'll grab her ass.
Yeah, well, that's
She's going to stop me.
tie her up.
Once I get my tongue in her mouth, man, she'll just melt. I can do whatever the fuck I want to her.
You give her those Dracula bites.
Give her some Dracula bites.
Exactly.
Wear a raincoat, Lisa. You're going to get soaked.
Oh, you look like the Gorton's fisherman.
Well, anyway, someone's having fantasies about you.
That's good. I
Yep.
like it.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, I got to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
Mr. Mund, a lot of sex on the table right now. A lot of sex, a lot of making out.
Yeah.
How do you envision this stunt going with Lisa G? I mean, obviously we're going to hit the amount of tweets.
Well, you know it's a stunt. Obviously. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I didn't know anything about it until this morning when it was thrown in my face when I walked in there. I didn't know anything. She didn't tell me about it.
Do you look at this as punishment or a brilliant chance to finally make out with this woman?
Oh, I'm there, brother.
You're going full time.
It'll be more than making out.
Yeah, you're going to get her going?
Yeah, you got that right. She needs it.
Howard mentioned no fondling is allowed. What do you think you're going to incorporate into your routine?
See, I'm not going to give away my secrets, dude.
This is the craziest thing going on around here. I need a whole day just to cover what's going on around here. I happen to agree with Ronnie. I heard him on the wrap-up show talking about Lisa G. Lisa G pitched this bit that she wants to... It's so fucking complicated. I can't even figure it out, Robin, and help me with this.
All right.
She came in and said, well, we're going to get a certain amount of tweets. And then when we get a certain amount of tweets, I'm going to make out with Ronnie.
What does that mean, though? Get a certain amount
Ronnie,
of tweets.
We were in a meeting yesterday. 50% of the meeting was trying to figure out what the fuck Lisa G's talking about.
Yeah.
Because in the email, people said, what Lisa's talking about is impossible. They said, Lisa's request for 10,000 tweets is unrealistic. Even if you give it 30 days, you'd have a hard time hitting that many replies on Twitter. If you search @ name, you can get a ballpark of the number of tweets per day, major celebrities, blah, blah, blah. I said to Gary, I think Lisa wants 10,000 tweets. That doesn't seem like a lot of tweets to me, and we could do that in an hour. I think we could do that in 5 minutes.
You could get 10,000 followers in 5 minutes. Just get on the air with it like you did with me when I first got on Twitter.
Yeah, so I don't, but then someone's saying what Lisa wants to do, and then finally we all looked at each other in the meeting and go, what does Lisa want to
What
do?
does she want? What was somebody saying she wanted?
Nobody even knows what Lisa wants. And why Lisa even wants this is beyond me. Like, why do, no, I don't mean about the making out. I mean, why did she tie it in with Twitter? And getting
she saw it somewhere that somebody had done something.
on the Weather Channel. And all of her ideas tie in with something she saw somewhere.
Yeah, meanwhile, she comes on the wrap-up show yesterday, which she hasn't been on in God knows how long.
Right.
She always refuses to, if there's something talked about her, or she's involved in something and they ask her to come to the wrap-up show, never comes to the wrap-up show, ever.
Right.
She's always on the deadline, she's this, she's that, never comes there. It's all about her book. I know it is. It's a promotion thing. And even yesterday when we started to get into this heated conversation about me making out with her, all of a sudden she had to run out of the room. She had a deadline, right?
Yeah.
2 seconds later, we saw her walking into the bathroom. She didn't have any deadline.
Well, maybe she didn't want to say she had to take a dump.
Yeah, exactly. But still, I mean, she never comes. She never comes on the wrap-up.
By the way, I agree with you that this whole bit that she's constructing, she really does want to make out with you.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah.
But you're upset that she also probably wants to tie it in with book promotion? Does that bother you?
No, I don't give a shit.
I don't care about that. I just can't figure out what it is she actually wants to accomplish with Twitter. We can't even figure it out.
I wondered what the hashtag would be.
Well, we were in the meeting and we were like, "Hi, Lisa. Good. We'll finally
She's
get
hiding behind her
Nice
book.
hair. What'd you do to your hair today?
You like
Ronnie's
it?
ready to make
No.
out right now.
You don't like it?
No, it looks like you just fell out of bed.
It's a messy bun. It's a messy bun.
Yeah, really.
No, but that's a look.
What happened?
Right.
Make it wild looking, not put that big thing on. You look like Bam Bam.
Why do you even care?
Because I'm going to make out with you.
No, you're not, apparently.
Do you want her hair up or down when you make out with her?
Down. I want it all messy and like
You'll
wild
mess it
looking.
up, right?
Right.
Yeah, well, I'm going to mess it up.
Oh my God. I've changed my mind.
I'm going to give her my personal conditioner. Oh!
You know I'm an expert on the vagina.
Oh!
Oh.
I massage the head.
We were in a meeting yesterday. At one point, we were hiring a company for thousands of dollars to follow what you are doing
Right.
with this Twitter.
Wow, they wanted thousands now?
Yeah, and then or $1,000 or something. And I went, "What is it we're exactly hiring the company to do?" Then Jason said, "I think all we have to do is count the hashtags, which they do for you on Twitter. We don't need any company."
It's a retweet.
Yeah, and then finally I said, "You know, it occurs to me, I don't even know what Lisa wants to do for this makeout session. Explain exactly what your idea is and why you even want to get involved with Twitter." But go ahead.
All right. I feel that during the show, we have people tweeting over here, and our show is tweeting over here. But the two sides aren't speaking to
What
one
sides?
another. Meaning the people who are listening are listeners who are
Yeah.
also on Twitter at the same time. Aren't being engaged in the show as much as they possibly could.
Yeah, but who gives a shit? I mean, why do we care if people are using Twitter? We're on satellite radio. What do we get out of them using Twitter?
Because it's engaging all different types of social media, which I think is a positive
Why?
thing.
Tell me why. Seriously.
Okay. Because people just don't listen to a radio show anymore or watch a TV show. They're engaged in all different types of media.
Yeah, but
and
what do
social
I
media
care
at
if they
once.
use Twitter? Who cares if they're engaged in all different
Well,
kinds
I
of
think
things?
it's a great way to keep people engaged.
But
on
I don't.
different levels.
People are so engaged, and people are engaged anyway with us. You're talking about like TV shows that nobody gives a shit about. Our fans are totally devoted to the radio show.
It's a great way to see where her book signings are.
Wait, Howard.
What?
Why do you put anything on Twitter then?
I put on Twitter because I enjoy getting feedback. I enjoy when I'm not on the air, sort of being connected to my audience.
Okay, so Lisa.
But during the show, what do I give a fuck about Twitter?
I think Lisa thought of it as this is a promotional way of getting the show just more out there.
Why doesn't she just make out with Ronnie? That's all I care about. I mean,
That'll
like,
get the show out there.
I think she'll do that too.
All right, so listen to this. It gets more complicated. So what do you want to do with Twitter? Forget why. What do you want to do in order for people to see you make out with Ronnie? What do they have to do?
I would like them to tweet at Stern Show. Let's say we use the word kiss, so it'd be or at Stern Show hashtag kiss, and we count. I would like to see original tweets, not retweets, because I feel retweets are very easy. You just sit there and go retweet, retweet.
No,
retweet.
you can't do that.
What?
You only can retweet once. A person can only retweet once. They can't sit here and constantly retweet.
Which means we can count the amount of retweets. But you don't want that. You want original tweets.
I was in conversations with this person that runs this company, and then
They don't want you doing retweets because then there's no need for them. Because if it's a retweet, you can count them. Twitter counts them for you, is from what I'm understanding.
And so how can we?
Yeah.
Because I only got some basic information, and then I typed it up and I pushed it along into the committee that will be handling it.
Yeah.
And so, can we count a retweet
Yeah.
and or original tweets? We can count 10,000 of them.
This is so fun. This is my meeting yesterday. I got to tell you.
Who's this company? I want to know who's this company.
I don't know. There's some company that
Yes,
counts
the PR
this shit.
company for the book?
Oh,
No.
stop it, Ronnie.
Stop, Ronnie.
What, you want me to mention Block Party? I mean, come on, stop
What?
it.
What I'm saying
that.
is,
Yes.
this is a lot to go through, and I mean, I want to see you make out with Ronnie, so I'm into doing it. But
just lift up your dress already, will you, please?
What is
What?
with you?
He's very turned on. He can't wait to make out with you. Lisa
Look,
looks so cute with her bun.
No,
What are you
she
talking-
doesn't.
Yes, she
She looks
does.
I thought it was a good idea, a new idea.
Belongs on the Flintstones. Bam, bam.
You think she's going to get super excited when she makes out with you?
I don't think it'll ever happen. How's that?
Why?
Now it sounds like it won't.
I don't think it'll ever happen.
Well, it sounds so complicated because people are writing me notes that it's almost impossible to do. It doesn't seem impossible to me.
Howard,
what?
I'm going to send John Hine in now, who has a very simple way to do this.
All right, yeah, because wait till you hear John Hine. He was in the meeting yesterday. John, first of all...
how come I wasn't in the meeting if it was my idea? I would have loved to listen to this.
Because now we actually have to get your idea done.
Yeah,
and there's a
this was
group
just
of us that meet regularly to get things done rapidly.
Logistics.
We don't bring in 57 people just because it was
I'm
there.
just one person.
No, we don't have time for that. We know what we need to do. We needed to hire a company. You weren't needed in the meeting.
Just get ready. That's all.
Right. Just get ready for Kiss Ronnie.
Up and do whatever.
Enough hashtag.
John,
more hashtag.
Yeah. What were you saying?
I think it's very simple.
Yeah, but what were you saying is so... All right, go ahead. What do you want to do?
Okay. We send out a tweet from Stern Show. It says, Ronnie, kiss Lisa. Okay?
Right.
You tell the fans, retweet this.
Right.
Okay? We count the retweets. We get 2,500, 5,000, whatever the number is. And when that number hits, we say, it's done, and these two have to kiss.
So why is Lisa's way almost impossible of doing it?
Lisa, I think, wanted users to make it their own thing and more unique and this, and like fans to be original with the tweets. But I mean, who cares about that? As long as we see the people saying we want this.
Who's counting?
Retweets are automatically counted. That's the other thing. We could Jason, correct me if I'm wrong. We could very quickly count how many times it's been retweeted.
They can?
Yeah.
So why is it so difficult to get 5,000 retweets?
It isn't.
It shouldn't be. I mean, you know how
you
big
go on the account at Stern Show, and then you would just or on my account.
No, because you're already following Stern Show. So
Right.
if I'm following Stern Show, I'll get the tweet. It says Ronnie kiss Lisa. I click retweet, and it's done.
Oh, all right. So why don't we do that?
So if the audience does that, just if you follow Stern Show, when Howard tweets out Ronnie kiss, or if you want to make up something else, Ronnie kiss Lisa. When you see that, click your retweet button. Don't add anything to it. Don't write anything. Just click retweet. Because the faster you do it, the faster this gets done. And then we're all happy.
And then why is this such a good thing to do? Because Lisa thinks the people will be interacting at the same time.
Engaged.
They'll be engaged.
Yes.
Oh, we'll be engaged, all right.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, yeah.
And if we don't get the retweets, then nobody wants to see Ronnie kiss Lisa. And
right.
we move on from that.
Oh, you know you're going to get 50,000.
It needs to be a high enough number so that it's a little bit suspenseful, not just,
5,000.
5,000's
No, more than that.
5,000.
Dude.
No.
From what they're telling me.
You'll get.
5,000's a good number.
All right.
5,000's a lot of retweets.
You'll get 50,000.
All right, let's
guarantee
see. So 50,000, you two have actual anal intercourse.
Lift up that dress.
So
Told you.
You want to hear what I did yesterday? I called an actress.
Yeah.
I said, look, I may have to be kissing Ronnie. Can you help me do that? Because I'm not physically attracted to him.
You're so full of shit.
But I may have to kiss
She
him.
is so full of... She called an actress. Give me a fucking break.
I called Ralph Howard's
You are
wife.
whacked out. You are totally whacked out.
She gave me some good tips.
You must be somewhat attracted to Ronnie because you dreamt this whole thing up.
Yeah, nobody's putting you up to it.
Right.
Well, I think it could be fun.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
And it wasn't...
Will it be fun, Ronnie?
It's man. She's lost her mind.
Oh, God.
You got to hear the shit that people are saying. You're whack, man. I'm telling you.
Fine.
The things you come up with.
Do you think it'll be romantic rather than fun?
Yeah. You get the music, the lights, the whole deal.
God.
I could put some music on.
The pre-cum.
Yeah.
The squirting.
She's going to be really turned on when I kiss her.
Well, Ronnie, what tips do you know about kissing? To turn
like do you
Lisa
give her
on?
tons of tongue?
Just take it nice and easy, nice soft kiss at first, and then open your mouth, honey, and I'll do the rest.
And I'll stick my tongue down your tonsils and punch your uvula like a punching bag.
I'm going to Listerine up that morning, man. I'm going to be gargling. Don't you worry. It's going to be great.
When are we doing this so I can,
Hey, right now.
Let's do it tomorrow. Let's do it right now. How hard can this be?
Today, Howard.
You want to do it today? But don't we have Gentleman Gaga coming in a few minutes?
We can squeeze this in.
He could play with the piano with his penis while these two are making out.
He can play with his organ while I play with my organ. No.
I want to bring in some... I don't have toothpaste. I just had coffee.
No, please. He doesn't care. He's an animal.
If you meet a guy in a bar and you like him, you're not getting out toothpaste.
I drink pre-cum. I don't care.
What?
I think if you tweet this, it can happen pretty quick.
Like right now, like during the commercials, when we get back, they can start making out?
See, that's too quick. That's too
Well, I don't know that. He's saying we can do it quickly.
But when this becomes realistic, now let's see how everybody
All right, let's do it
reacts.
right now. Then.
Great.
How do we do it?
So we're going
Now-
to tweet out what?
Lisa looks like
You're
she's
in deep
panicking.
shit, Lisa, because when the last time he said something about something on Twitter, when I first got my Twitter account, okay?
People are telling me this is not easy.
My phone was so on fire that it was actually on fire.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It wouldn't.
Your phone blew up?
No, yeah. I couldn't use it. I couldn't make phone calls. It would because it couldn't count all the followers that were coming in. I got 25,000 followers in about an hour and a half.
Wow, so what's the number we're going with?
5,000 retweets.
I don't think that's enough.
People are telling me that's like incredibly difficult because it's a process. Let's try it.
Let's see if it happens in 5 minutes. That would be interesting to know.
I'm telling you, it ain't going to happen that quick. It might take a week. That's
No.
what people are writing me. A week.
A week for 5,000 retweets?
Yes. There's some mechanism that makes it difficult.
I don't know.
Listen, I can't be here all fucking day with Ronnie and Lisa.
Let's just start the process. What are we tweeting?
All right. Here's what. Here. I got to get rid of these two.
Yeah.
Me? I didn't start this shit, did I?
Look, you didn't have to say yes.
All right. I said yes. I'm interested in seeing this makeout session. Okay? I'm excited about
All
it.
of a sudden, Lisa wants airtime. All of a sudden.
You think this is all tied in with her book?
Yes, sir.
All right. This wasn't my first idea.
Right.
I didn't go into a meeting thinking, let's do just this thing.
But look at all the time you're getting already. You were on the wrap-up show where you never come on. You look at how much airtime you're getting this morning. Come on, don't tell me this. Don't, Lisa.
All right. Let's get
Be
this
honest.
going.
Come on.
Now, what am I tweeting?
Nothing wrong with it. Be honest.
I am being
You're
honest.
pushing your
I
book. It's
wanted-
okay. There's
I
nothing
wanted
wrong with
women
it.
to come
She
in.
hasn't mentioned the book. You mentioned
I don't have to. Yeah,
Look how
you don't
cute,
have to.
Look how cute Lisa looks today. You're going to have a makeout
She looked
session.
better yesterday. Her ass was nice and round.
Wow, but look at her body. She's completely in shape.
But, yeah, she's got that Bam Bam thing. That doesn't do
Yeah,
anything.
but she's got that little flimsy
If you
dress
guys end
on,
up
Ronnie.
making out by the end of the commercials, would you please
The
take
end
your I don't know, take your hair down, all right, so Ronnie can get worked up.
Look, I
Are
originally...
you going to grab her around the waist and stuff when you're making out with her?
Hell yeah, man. This is going to be the real deal. You better go call that. Who'd you call yesterday? You better call her again.
The actress.
Julie.
Yeah.
Julie
Call her
Halston.
again.
Call her again.
Call her again.
What is the tweet we're going to send, Gary, so people know how to find it? First of all, the difficulty in this is people don't even know how to use these Twitter. If you told me to retweet something, it'd take me an hour to figure out.
Here it is, Howard.
Go
It's going to say, if you want to see Lisa G make out with Ronnie, retweet this.
Okay. No hashtag. Lisa's hung up on hashtag.
No hashtag. Tell me when I can send it.
All right. Put hashtag Lisa.
They're already retweeting it. It's not even up yet, guaranteed.
It's not 5,000 is not enough.
Because she's
Look,
afraid.
Listen, it's an experiment. Let's see how long it takes to get to 5,000.
out. Okay, it is out.
Oh!
Lisa,
She's all
you have
excited.
8
Oh,
minutes.
look at
You
that.
have 8 minutes. It's time to head,
All right.
down the hall.
I need to just
7
walk.
o'clock.
around.
Why? You're just going to make out with her, dude.
Right.
Calm down.
She got to call. What's her name? Julie.
Can I ask you a question, Howard?
Yeah.
Lisa, when was the last time you made out with a guy?
Last year.
A year ago.
No, I mean, it's only this middle of... I'm not dating anyone now.
So it's over 6 months.
Yeah.
It could be almost a year.
No. We're almost up to 300.
Wayne Siegel.
No.
Hey, 350. Howard, 350 retweets. 400.
Already?
400.
Told you. What'd I tell you, Howard?
You got to get to 5,000.
What did I tell you?
I know tweeting. I know pre-cum.
I know squirting.
Pre-cum.
Told you. Guaranteed by
Am I staying in here or am I going outside?
by
and then come back?
7:30 you're gonna have 5,000.
All right, keep
600.
going.
700.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm getting thirsty.
you need 5,000 original retweets. They can only retweet once.
For the
By
commercial.
7:30, baby.
1,000, Gary.
Get ready.
Excellent. My audience.
We
I
take
told
a
you.
commercial break. They'll be back in mid.
Lisa, I got 25,000 followers.
Go ahead. Oh, wait. They're going to be making out in about 5.
1,700.
You're going to be pregnant.
2,000.
Sweating. Oh my God.
Oh, Lisa's already taking
He's already taken over clothes, Ronnie. You're having your day.
Get myself into.
What did you do?
2,500 halfway there.
It's sweaty? Her clothes are sweaty?
She could be squirting through her skin.
2,500.
How many?
2,500 halfway.
2,500. They'll be making out in about 1 minute. I'm not even going to commercial.
3,000.
3,000.
I'm retweeting.
And this is only so right.
Give me my phone. I got to retweet.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Where do people go to retweet, Gary?
At Stern Show.
At Stern,
Stern Show.
At Stern Show. Boy, Lisa's right. Everyone's interacting. So exciting.
Understand, this is only the East Coast.
3,500.
3,500.
3,500. You're only 1,500 away.
It's not enough.
Well,
You
it
know
is.
what? We should make her make out every day. For every time they get to 5,000 new ones, she should have to kiss Ronnie.
Lisa, what's going on? You're sweating.
Look at she's falling apart. She's crying.
Hold on.
You really excited.
Nothing like being a team player, huh, Lisa?
She's gonna scream.
4,000.
4,000. Lisa, pucker up.
I got to get in there with the camera.
Ronnie, are you nervous at all?
No.
You're not?
What am I nervous about?
I'm shaking.
Are you?
It's on
Are
manual.
you sure you want to go through with this, huh? You have to. You did it. You went on Twitter.
By the way, Howard, we talked about this on the wrap-up show yesterday. 20 to 30 seconds, tongue, the whole deal. No
How much tongue, Ronnie? That's worse when you really give it too much tongue.
Howard, stop. 4,600.
Oh, my
God. Anybody need chapstick?
4,700.
What am I nervous about?
4,800.
4,800.
How much?
4,800.
Why's he in here with a cat? What's this now?
4,930.
All of a sudden,
100 away.
Now we got
4,960.
5,000.
5,000. Hold it. Wait. No, don't kiss yet.
Wait a minute.
We got to build up.
Where do you want him on the couch? Where do you want him?
Where do you want to make out?
Right here.
It's gotta be the couch.
He's comfortable.
The couch.
Wow. Ronnie, where would you like, because you're an expert on romance, where would
Where's
you
the
like to
best
make
way?
out?
Here.
She's got to be in your lap.
Take it easy, baby.
Take it. Slow
Relax.
down.
Relax.
Want to get it
You better
over.
grab that camera, Jason.
Slow down, Ronnie. Now,
I didn't say a word. Slow
Lisa's
down.
very nervous about
I know.
this.
I know. Why don't you let her go take, it's 7 o'clock. She has to
No,
take,
you just ruined the whole momentum.
she has a ritual at 7. I really want her to be cleaned out
What do you
first.
mean?
You're not fucking. You're just having a makeout session.
So what?
Now, Lisa, do you like this lighting? I think it's fine. Do you want to sit down on the couch and make out?
right here.
Right here, standing. Do you want to be up against the wall like in Pretty Woman?
I'd like to have the guy playing.
It's a kiss.
I'd like to have the guy playing the keyboard. I think that would be cool.
No. It's time to do it.
Yeah.
Now,
Just
Ronnie,
get
what's
it
the
over.
plan? You're going to kiss Lisa, and then how much tongue are you going to give her?
I don't know.
Give us the game plan. How long is this makeout session going for?
5 seconds.
No. It's got to be at least
It's got to be
a minute.
30 seconds at least.
A minute.
30
minute.
seconds is a long time, Lisa.
A minute.
You're going to have to take that stupid thing off your head, too.
What, the bun?
No, the headphone.
Why? Oh, you want to run
Because
your
the
hand?
microphone is in the way.
Yeah, but how are we going to mic her?
Oh, all right.
No,
Well,
it's
we'll
fine.
get
okay.
Will in here with the hand mic.
But he might
No,
want to
I don't want Will
All
with the hand.
Now,
mic.
what's your plan? You're going to give her some soft kisses at first, and then you're going to...
Are you going to bite her
but
ear?
She's got to cooperate. I mean, she can't stand there with a mouth like.
I know I'm going to laugh, but I'll try not to.
She's gonna laugh.
Come on. This
when
is
Ronnie
romantic.
starts working on you, he's an expert. You won't be laughing.
What do you got there, Will? Wireless what?
Wireless A.
Wireless A, in case the action gets hot and heavy. Lisa, what if you get really excited?
Yeah, suppose you
That
squirt.
will be an interesting thing to think about.
Will you admit it afterwards? If
Yes.
you, yeah, okay. And I want you to tell me the truth on his technique, because he's like some sort of sex expert.
I didn't say it was a sex.
Yeah, but you act like one. Let me know how he does.
I just give tips. That's all.
Every girl's moaning with you.
Yeah.
Every girl's
They're
screaming.
I didn't even get a chance to clean up here.
That's all right. You're fine. Do you want to?
Nice piece of gum.
See, it's not going to be what you would expect a passionate kiss to be.
Why?
Yes, it is.
Supposed to be.
What are you talking about?
Because I don't think, well, let's
Ronnie
see what
will be
happens.
passionate.
Come on.
You don't think it's going to be passionate?
No. It may be like, it's going to be funny.
All right. Do you want to be up against the wall or anything?
It's gross when you watch other people kiss. It is.
Not this, isn't it? I got to see this.
You won't be watching, Lisa. You'll be kissing.
All right, Lisa, you look great today, I think.
Great dress.
Ronnie, you're smiling. This is a big moment.
I'm smiling.
I want to thank our fans. And by the way, you're going to give her little Dracula bites on her neck?
Oh, come on.
All right, okay.
Gotta be a minute, Lisa.
I don't know.
I'm going to tie her to the door.
Anybody have a clock? Where is the clock? Well, there's a clock. Wait, I'll tell you when to go.
What happens if I get a hard on?
That's
Let
your
it
problem.
go. Let it fly. All right. Are you ready, Lisa? You look like you're going to your
You want to
electric
take
chair.
off your glasses? You
Should have been 10,000 tweets.
What would have been the difference?
Lisa, it's almost there already, so calm down.
Well, that's fantastic.
I told you.
Yeah,
You
you're
can get 25,000. Garrett, no problem.
All right, Ronnie. Ronnie, an expert on tweeting and making out.
Do you want to stand in instead?
All right.
Let's go.
All right, do it. Start. I'm timing.
Easy.
Ronnie, let's just get it
When
over
did they start?
Don't rush it.
Boom. 5 seconds. Whoa. 8 seconds. 15 more seconds.
Ronnie, come on.
Ronnie, hurry up. Only 7 more seconds. He's feeling a rat. All right, time's up.
He's got very soft lips.
No.
Was that gross to look at?
Of
And a
course it
very
was.
hard crunch.
Oh, you were squeezing her ass.
That's fine.
You like that part? Oh, Ronnie.
Wasn't just squeezing it.
I'm proud of it.
And she wasn't fighting me either.
That's
Oh, my God. That was so much fun.
Was it?
Ronnie, you're a really good kisser.
Look at you.
Wow.
You want
Very
more now,
soft
don't
lips. That's
you?
what Julie said he would be, that he would be a really good kisser.
Look at him.
Julie said that. Who the hell is Julie?
Julie Holst?
How does she know, though? I don't know Julie
Because
from a
her-
whole.
What happened?
I met her twice at two
She
two
listens to
Christmas
the
parties.
show.
Lisa, what just happened there? Give us a blow-by-blow, if you will. Ronnie's all red. You're not. You seem to be...
Right. You're cool and calm. and
I'm
collected.
laughing my ass off. It was great.
Did you get a boner?
No.
Look
Yes,
at
yes,
this.
you
There's
did.
the play.
Look at this.
Look at the
Look,
You
playback.
did. I felt,
You felt
Oh.
it. You felt a boner.
Yes,
Hello?
I did.
That's my phone.
No, it wasn't over there. It was.
Okay.
That was my eye
Fine.
cock.
If you say it, that's fine.
Ronnie,
Look
you're
at the
a good
two of you
kiss-
going
I
there.
can't watch it.
Look over there, Ron. Look behind you. Wow. Lisa, the mouths were completely open. Was Ronnie ramming his tongue in there?
No, he was a good kisser.
He did. Did he give you some tongue?
Yeah, a little, just enough. Perfect.
Look at.
Look
can I
at
say,
you.
man?
It's true.
Are you feeling anything in terms
Oh,
of?
she felt something. Dude, I was grabbing her ass, and
Look at that.
she didn't push me away.
It was good.
Not at all.
It was good.
You know,
It was
So-
good.
He's some sort of sexpert if he could get you going, right?
She was going, man. She didn't want to stop.
yeah. Here's a surprise.
By the way, Howard TV, I predict this will be the biggest ratings ever for Howard TV.
Howard, here's a big surprise because we all watched it out there.
Right.
She was way more into it than we thought she'd be.
Go ahead.
And Ronnie stopped kissing her. She was willing to keep going.
Yeah, Ronnie backed off.
I was laughing because she was so into it.
Here's the other thing. This is how disgusting Ronnie is. I love him, but he was palming her ass.
Yeah.
But his index finger was tickling the crack.
Yeah, I know.
And you know what? She didn't stop me. So
Wow, Lisa. What's that book you got coming out?
Sex, lies, and cookies.
Yeah,
But
my
I have
goodness.
more ideas, so.
Yeah. More ideas that involve Ronnie? If you do,
Well, now I have
Please
to
let them all
rethink. I have
involve
to
Ronnie.
rethink some things now.
yeah, I
Because
mean,
it's I think it's fantastic that so many people are listening and tweeting.
were you getting excited? Forget about listening and tweeting. Were you getting excited from Ronnie's?
I was very surprised. I went, wow, Julie was right. He's a great kisser.
But what about emotionally? Were you feeling something for him? I mean, you weren't
yeah,
grossed
just like,
out.
wow, I really like him. He's a really good guy. And like, he's, it's like, Ronnie's great.
You two are going to end up fucking. I know it. How many tweets for that?
Stephanie.
Yeah, how many tweets?
Yeah. How many did we get all together? Is it still going?
Howard, how many listeners do you have, you think? I guarantee you'll get millions.
Let's get the wrap-up from our friends on the phone. Yes, Chris. Yes, Chris. Oh, I never saw anything like that. It looked like a rape. But I'm not sure who was raping who.
Who was raping who?
Right,
Yeah.
yes.
Hey, huge fan, guys.
These two can't even look at each other.
See, if she would have had her hair down, I would have been pulling on her hair and shit and everything. See, she had
Why'd you pull on her bun?
No, that's stupid. I don't like it. It's a turnoff.
I think it's cute.
Bam, bam.
Hey, Ronnie, it's Corey. I want to ask you a question. What's Stephanie going to think about this?
She knows about it.
She does?
Where were your
She
hands
knows
during
about
this, Lisa?
Around his...
Yeah, she had her hands
his shoulders?
around his shoulders.
Were you rubbing the back of his head or anything?
No.
No.
I was rubbing.
She was
I was
busy
rubbing
trying
her
to-
head.
He
though.
has very soft lips.
I was rubbing her
You
head.
should have rubbed her tits, Ronnie. Come on.
No, he was busy with her ass. I saw what was going on
I
there.
can't. Is this going to be on Howard TV?
Hell yeah.
No, see?
It's
Look
already.
where his
It's
finger
already
is.
on.
Oh,
Look at where he is.
it needs to go viral. It needs to...
It will go viral.
This
Yeah.
is the best show. Oh, this is the best show. Damn.
All right, thank you, Chris.
I think Ronnie could have her.
Hey, how you doing,
Now,
Howard?
wait.
Yeah,
I have an
Bubba.
idea.
You're the man. I can't wait to see this. Can Howard TV put it on right away?
Doug, how long do people have to wait to see this on Howard TV? I think you should put a rush on this. Get it on.
Doug passed out in his chair in
Yeah,
there.
I'm in shock.
Yeah.
It'll be on tomorrow night, the usual, but we'll put a promo tease up on the web soon.
All right,
All right.
what about this?
Go ahead. Uh-oh.
I will
she got
kiss
another
him
idea.
again
Again, go ahead.
if
She can't wait.
the thing you post gets a certain amount of views.
Yeah, but you got to go further. He's got to fill you up.
Right.
No,
Can't do it?
no.
How about that?
All right, I tried.
He'll tie you down.
I already felt her up, man. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, you kind of went past that. Practically fingered her.
No, stop.
Well, it's pretty close. There's a lot going on there. Yeah, Jason.
Should I put some of these pictures up on the website now, or should I wait till later this afternoon for the West Coast to hear everything?
You wait for the West Coast.
Okay.
They say we always spoil stuff.
No problem. I got some great shots.
All right. Yes, Chuck, go ahead. Yes, Chuck.
Yeah. Hey now, King. Why is Ronnie the biggest asshole on the show? And did Lisa throw up from kissing her grandfather?
What?
Why is Ronnie the biggest asshole on the show? Ronnie, why are you the biggest asshole
I don't know.
on the
Ask
show?
him. Obviously, he has the answer.
All right. Matt, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey now. Hey, listen, Howard. Did Ronnie have to stand on a box to kiss Lisa?
No, you didn't
No,
have to
they're
stay.
perfect for each
They're
other.
perfect for each other, actually. They're about the same height.
They're about the same height, huh?
Yeah.
No, I'm a little taller than Lisa. Just
All
a
right.
little.
Thank you. Well, there you go. Good Lord.
I'm glad it's over with.
No, you're not. Ray, you're on the air.
Holy shit. That was hilarious. Oh, my goodness.
Wait till you see it.
Oh, did Lisa get any hair of his mustache in her mouth?
Yeah, what about his mustache? I always think there's too much hair
it was
around there.
soft. No.
It didn't offend you?
No.
Does his mustache smell?
No.
Oh, I'm going to throw up.
Does it smell?
I
Come
don't
on,
know.
man.
What's it doing in there? It's like a jungle.
What's that in the back? What's that noise?
He's got a woman tied up.
That's what it sounds
He's,
like.
he's following your tip. He's
Make
trying
her
to rub
squirt.
her.
Wow.
He's trying to finger her.
Wow, I can't believe it happened. It's
And it was okay. I bet you're going to fantasize about it.
No, I just, I'm thinking of the meeting and how things came to be, and we did it.
Your bet came to fruition.
I wasn't at that meeting.
Look, I originally wanted a woman to come in here, and every 1,000 of tweets we get,
You would
she'd
make
take
out
off
with her?
another- No, she'd take off a piece of clothing.
Nah, who cares
That's
about
not
that?
fun.
How about you make out with a woman?
No.
How about if I bring Stephanie and you can make
No,
out with her?
stop, it's done.
Oh, my goodness.
What about Stephanie? How many tweets do we need for that for you to make out
Yeah.
with? 30 seconds with her soft lips.
Stephanie's a real good kisser.
Rob, yes. Yes, Rob. Yeah. Yes.
Hey, what's going on, Howard?
Come on.
I just want to see what Ronnie's finger smells like.
Ronnie, what's your fingers smell like?
Oh, come on.
Smells good. Because I caught her before 7 o'clock.
Oh, stop
A
it.
little turtle?
Smells like
A
cookies.
little turtle?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Kyle. Kyle, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, now, how you doing?
Hey, now.
Hey, I don't give a shit about the West Coast. You need to put those pictures up right now.
Yeah, it's true. What do we care about the West Coast?
Nah, you got to save it for everybody, man.
All right, we'll save it for everybody. Be patient, Kyle. Yes, Marianne.
Howard, Twitter's going wild, and the best one was Ronnie saying that his hard-on was his phone. And Lisa G, you got another part to your book now, the Ronnie Mund kiss. It was the best thing ever. People are going crazy, like there's no life out.
Yes, Jeff the drunk. You're on the air.
They're
Yeah.
going to end up fucking.
You think? I think you two might end up.
I think they're going to fuck.
I think Ronnie's been right all this time. There is sexual tension.
Lisa, there is some attraction there.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Was she,
I just think he's great.
She was so into it.
when you were tonguing her, was her tongue avoiding
She
your
didn't
tongue?
try to pull away at all.
Right. She was
Not
sucking more
at
in.
all.
She was sucking it in.
Lisa wants to fuck. Lisa and Ronnie sitting in the tree.
How about the humor of Jeff the drunk going on to like a 2-year-old level?
Oh, yeah, he's back in elementary
but it works for him. All right, Jeff, thank you. Well, there you go.
Amazing.
Wait till Ronnie has his Batman stash. Then you can make out with him.
Yeah, while he's in his pace car.
Woo!
Well, you two kids, go have fun. I mean,
Yeah.
that was a great bit. Lisa, thank you. Benji, I know you contributed to that bit. A bit. Some bit. But it was great.
Okay.
Can we have more meetings? Me and Benji? It was
Yes.
so much
When
fun.
you and Benji collaborate, good things happen.
Yes.
Yeah, Benji's perversion seems to help you.
No, that was Lisa's.
Was that Lisa's? Yeah.
Yeah.
But she had been with you for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have heard the things that he said.
What did Benji say? Maybe I'll be into those.
He wanted to take your sperm and Beth's egg and fertilize it in a petri dish live on the air.
What?
I mean,
What?
right?
I forgot about that.
Wow.
That was gonna be like
We don't pay you enough, Benji. Those kind of ideas. Did they do that on the Weather Channel?
No.
I'd like to thank the Weather Channel that inspired Lisa for some reason.
Yeah, thank you for that hurricane.
Were you turned on at all? Seriously?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her body felt
She was
good
very
against yours?
passionate.
Yeah.
She was really into it, man.
Shockingly, right?
No, it wasn't shocking. I expected it.
Not when I'm involved.
I expected it.
Was it gross to watch? Because you know us?
I was more in shock. It wasn't gross.
Oh, okay.
You were in shock because she really got down and dirty with it.
I gotta say, it was. You
thought she would pull away, she'd lock up her lips and all that bullshit, right?
No, in fact, if anything, she was more the aggressor than you were.
Yeah.
She totally took
Welcome
command.
to my former life.
Wow. Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You were a crazy sex addict,
No, not sex addict.
but you are that.
Didn't take much, really.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I had no self-esteem. I was
Wow.
pathetic.
Listen to what's coming out now.
Yeah.
You were pathetic?
Holy shit.
I wasn't a whore.
Look what's coming out, Howard, after one kiss, man.
Right. Her whole
You imagine if I
sexuality.
fucked her, what would happen?
Oh, my
what she would
God.
say.
Stop it. Okay.
Wow.
You imagine what she would say then?
God. I don't think any of us could speak.
I got to tell you, Ronnie, you are some sort of sexpert. What you do to a woman, she's completely changed after one session with you.
Listen to her, man. She's all giggly and letting everything out now.
I think it's more.
She'll probably do the wrap-up show again today, even.
It's not about you. I feel joyful now. I just
Ronnie's
love everything
kiss.
that happens.
She's
The
joyful.
kiss,
Robin, you got to kiss
Twitter.
Ronnie. Look at the mood she's
Look,
in.
Ronnie's like got an
the
elixir.
show.
I'm
It's
almost
exciting.
I'm almost thinking of kissing Ronnie. You can put me in this kind of mood. I tell you, kiss me, Ronnie. I want to be happy.
This is good advertising for you.
Yeah. Yes, John. Go ahead. John Kishman tucks around. Yes.
Howard.
Yes.
Hey now.
Hey now.
That was unbelievable. I'm driving into work just chanting, "Go Ronnie, go Ronnie, go Ronnie." Hey, now who's Ronnie gonna make out with now for $25,000?
Well, who cares who Ronnie made?
Yeah.
Ronnie will make up with anybody.
I got
He
enough
doesn't care.
followers. I don't
Yeah.
need. I'm not pushing a book or anything.
Yes,
No.
Brian. Brian, you're on the air.
Hey, guys, I just was wondering, how does Benji feel about all this?
Benji, are you
A little
somewhat jealous of Ronnie? Because I know you and Lisa had a thing for
You
a
ever
while.
make out with her, Benji? Seriously?
Lisa?
Yeah.
Or you?
No.
No,
Lisa.
I've never made out with either of you guys. No, I'm happy for it. It was a great show moment. It was
Thank
nice.
you.
Do you
Yeah,
wish it
it's
was you
nice.
kissing Lisa in a weird way?
Nah.
No.
How do you know, Lisa?
She knows. Wow. Yes, Nick, final question. Then I do have to take a break and then hear from Gentleman Gaga.
Wait to see this.
Oh, okay. Yes, Nick.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, Lisa, when's the last time you've had an orgasm? Was it just then?
I don't count.
Did you have an
don't count.
orgasm during that?
No, but it was fun. He's a good kisser.
Did you have any feeling down there at all? I'll bet
No,
you did.
I just kept thinking, wow, he's a good kisser.
Are you going to go home and masturbate?
I'll have to listen back to his sex tips now and see, you know.
Do you
'cause
think
I've
you
been
would? Do you think you would fantasize tonight?
No.
No.
You going to break out the gun rack dildos?
Gun rack. Okay, Nick.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks,
you.
Howard.
Well, Lisa, you know.
It worked, right?
Not many things shock me, but this does.
All of a sudden,
It was
Lisa
good.
became a team player. Don't ask me what happened.
Hey, Howard, something really happened. Like, and you'll see it in the videotape.
What?
Your breasts got bigger.
All right.
And that's-
Ronnie's or Lisa?
More so Lisa's.
Yeah.
But that is a sign of woman's sexual excitement.
Arousal.
Yeah. Her breasts are swollen.
How do you
up.
know they were swollen? You can
They
tell.
looked, yeah.
Wow. I wasn't monitoring that. I was just kind of taking it all in. And also, stupid me, I had to watch the clock. I was watching it like my life depended on it.
How long did they go for?
I know he stopped and started to laugh. I thought I would start laughing, but he was laughing.
Why were you laughing?
I don't know, man. I just couldn't believe it was going on.
It's fun. I'm very happy.
All right, well, we're
It was
all happy.
fun.
Thank
Good,
you. All right,
good.
we're going to take a break. It might be a little
Okay.
awkward. Is it going to be
I'm
awkward
not
when we go
watching
to...
the tape back.
It's going to be awkward when we go to break between you and Ronnie? I mean,
No.
there is something of a relationship brewing here.
No.
It's going to be fine.
I hope a lot of people watch the clip we put up.
Howard TV has a clip they can post it on YouTube if I want. Do I want that?
Yes.
I do?
Lisa's all
will-
about the social media.
Yeah. You're like smacking your lips together.
No, I think it would be fantastic.
All right. Put it up then.
Yeah.
It's a whole new woman.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Ronnie. Benji, I know you're a supporting actor in this. And we'll be back right after these words. So listen to this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was fun.
This is some big moment.
It was
Lisa,
fun.
you're a completely
Right.
different woman now.
That came in the mail. I thought you might want it.
That was a good bit.
It was fun.
What, you got the 5,000, I think, in a minute.
I got to get this guy.
Lisa.
You're going to do this next
Yes. Hi.
I mean, so much hype
Oh
over
my
the
God, I'm
years.
still so sweaty.
You're flustered.
Yeah, well, I'm just sweaty.
So much hype over the years, so much sexual tension, allegedly. Now that it's over, was it worth it?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I was very nervous. I called Ralph Howard's wife last night and I said, can you give me some tips? And she was right. She said, you're going to be surprised. He's going to be a good kisser.
How did she know?
And he was. Because she listens to the show. She's met Ronnie and she thought, he would be a good kisser. And she was right.
He delivered.
Yeah.
Did you have to use any of those acting tactics, or was it just
No.
instinct took over?
It was a lot of fun.
Mr. Mund.
Yes, sir.
You've always bragged about, being a sort of a playboy, sort of a.
I've never bragged about being a playboy.
A romantic. You've always been good with the ladies.
Okay.
You got in there, all the sexual tension, all the build-up for years.
Right.
Did it meet expectations?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Gotta say.
You've kissed how many women in your life?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Where does Lisa rank in that
No,
long
she's good.
list?
No, she's good. She's good. She's real good.
Do you have any tips or anything she could do better as such an aficionado of making out and such?
Well, it would have been a lot better if she was nude on the bed, had it laid out nice and. It would have been great, man. Now let me tell you,
Lisa,
there would have been some session going down. So.
Lisa, has this caused a sexual awakening for you? A renaissance?
No, I just I was pleasantly pleased, and as you know, I'm a fan of Ronnie, and
I know that now.
he's going to be out of control, not me.
You don't view this as foreplay, and this won't lead to anything more.
Foreplay is going out to dinner.
That's foreplay.
Ronnie, how does this affect you, and how does this do you want to take it to another level now, or did you get what you wanted and now you're sort of done with it?
It was fun.
Listen, if Steffi and I break up,
we'll work on it, okay? But right now, I'm very happy with my girlfriend.
Mr. Mund.
Yes.
Now that you're alone and not with your makeout partner, how was it?
It was good.
It exceeded expectations.
She was really into it, and that's how I expected it to be.
This place is going berserk with stuff about the Ronnie Lisa G kiss. John Lieberman going nuts back in the newsroom. John, what is the reaction in the newsroom to the Ronnie and Lisa kiss? And then I'll get Gentleman Gaga in here. What is the reaction in the newsroom to the Ronnie and Lisa kiss?
Well, I mean, the reaction is crazy. I mean, right now, Lisa says she can't breathe. She's literally sitting at her desk saying, I can't concentrate, I can't breathe, I don't know how I'm going to get my stories done.
Wow. Ronnie's got some kiss on it.
This sort of reaction is unbelievable.
Right. Have you ever seen anything this big on the show before? I don't think so.
No, this is the biggest thing. The behind the scenes was amazing because it was like an auction. It was like Jason yelling out, 3,000, 3,500, and then Gary telling you the number. And then, I mean, when 5,000 hit, it was like a small explosion back there. Everybody started stomping their feet. We'll have all the audio later on the news.
Is there any way a certain amount of tweets that would get you and Lisa to make out?
What?
Is there any?
No. Yeah, I heard the question.
Right.
Absolutely not. I mean, look. For the good of the show, I mean, I am a team player, but the number would have to be so astronomically high.
5 billion.
You don't understand when, I don't want to get into it too much, but, you know, when you sit next to Lisa for hours on end and you have to listen to all of the minutia that comes out of her mouth, you know, that's worth much more than 5,000 retweets. Let me tell you that, Howard.
You would kiss Shuli before you'd kiss Lisa G?
Perhaps.
Wow.
I mean, perhaps.
And you're a heterosexual, so that's wild.
I am. I mean, I would literally say it would probably take, I mean, look, if we could get to 500,000 retweets, then we're talking business.
I don't know that anybody cares that much.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, right. All right. Well, I was just curious where you stood on all
That's where I stand, Howard.
All right. And you'll be covering this all day?
Yeah, you got to hear this audio later. I mean, when it hit 5,000, everybody in the back office just standing up, cheering, stomping their feet. I mean, because they didn't think it was going to happen. I think.
And what do you think is going on with Lisa right now? Is she in shock from it all? Is she just so overwhelmed with her success?
I interviewed her right after she came out, and she was sweating profusely.
Wow.
I've never seen her sweat. I've never seen this type of emotional reaction from Lisa. This is the strange thing because, you know, day to day, you just kind of see Lisa. You're seeing a fresh side of Lisa today, a side that was clearly impacted in a large way by this kiss.
Yeah, it really shook her world.
I would say it shook her to the core.
Right. Yeah.
I think this is, you know, a delayed reaction. You know, when you're kissing somebody, your body starts to have a response.
Robin.
And it might not be right while the kiss is going on, but you're still, the kiss is lingering.
Yeah, and you can't fake the sort of physical reaction that Lisa has. You can't fake the sweating and the trembling and the not being able to concentrate. I mean, it's amazing.
I think she's back there still thinking about Ronnie and maybe what would have gone on if there weren't cameras around.
Robin, is this kiss so powerful that even you are kind of
perplexed? I'm
perplexed?
sitting there going, she really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Ronnie is a good kisser.
This has driven Ronnie's stock way up, right? Honestly.
It has.
If you look at the replay, and you'll see the video later on Howard TV, but if you look at the replay, Lisa is the one sort of
going for it,
keeping it going. I mean, perpetuating it, when the conventional wisdom was she was going to pull away after a few seconds. She's the one that kept the embrace going.
You would say that we had it all wrong in a sense, right? I mean, we really didn't understand how powerful Lisa is in all of this. Like we all expected the complete opposite.
Right, that Ronnie would be the aggressor. But not so.
Most in the back doubted that Lisa would actually go through with it, that she would come up with some sort of excuse, even if we hit the number. But in fact,
she went through it.
Got to give it to Lisa. Not only did she go through with it, she went through with it in a big way.
Well, please monitor how Lisa's reaction goes through the morning. We might have to check back in with you.
Yeah, we're on it right now. I'm hoping that she can make it through the show.
Oh, boy, there it is again.
There it is again. It's up on the screen.
Looks like a soap opera.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
Oh, look at Ronnie.
Oh. We're watching the tape. Sorry. How will this affect the relationship between Ronnie and Stephanie? Has anyone thought about that?
Well, I asked if Stephanie had sent Ronnie any texts yet or not. Ronnie said she's actually working late today, so she may get a huge surprise when she wakes up.
Right.
I mean, she gave him the okay.
Yes.
But
now the reality hit.
But the reality is that Lisa's reaction is so unexpected that, we'll have to see how Stephanie feels about this.
Do you think her reaction, the sweating and such, is that she's completely overwhelmed by how passionate his kiss was? That, in other words, it's having an effect on her femininity?
I think, A, that's one part of it. I think, B, as she admitted, she hasn't had a passionate kiss in more than a year.
Right.
So if you haven't done anything for more than a year, it's going to evoke an emotional and physiological reaction.
Well, you are a top reporter. I know you're on this story. We expect more details throughout the morning.
We're on it.
I'm
All
telling
right,
you,
keep you
Lisa's
updated.
still back
Believe
there
me.
thinking about Ronnie.
I believe that John Lieberman is bringing in a bank of medical experts to find out what is going on internally with Lisa.
I wish now that we had done like a brain scan.
Yes.
So we could see.
She should have been hooked up. Yeah.
I think Stephanie's calling in right now.
Wow.
Oh, she woke up from that kiss.
And by the way, gentleman Gaga is coming in to play the piano with his penis. A lot of people looking forward to that. Stephanie, you are Ronnie's girlfriend.
Hello.
How are you feeling post Lisa and Ronnie's kiss? It was very intimate and sensual.
It was. I actually saw it on video already on Twitter.
Yeah, and you haven't even seen it all.
I have. It's not a kiss like he kisses me. So
I think it was pretty intense.
It was intense. But, he had to give the full Ronnie effect, I guess.
So you're not jealous and you're not feeling bad about it?
No, not at all. You know what? I like Lisa G. I think she's a beautiful woman. But I'm not threatened that Ronnie's going to leave me for her. So it's okay.
Exactly. But what if Ronnie said he wants to bring Lisa home to your bed for a threesome?
I don't know about that. I don't know. We'd have to have a talk.
So it's not a no.
Maybe.
How about 10,000 tweets?
Nah, man. We could get that in 5 minutes. You saw that
What do
already.
you care? You don't want to go to bed with Stephanie and Lisa at the same time? It could be fun.
Yeah, it could be cool.
Right. Stephanie, you up for that?
If we turn the tweets into dollars, maybe.
All right, so Stephanie not upset, Ronnie. You truly are the king of your castle.
No, because I did. We talked about it, and
not a surprise.
She said she
for
was
her.
cool. No, the only thing was she didn't know what was going to happen this morning.
Right.
Just like I didn't know what was going to happen this morning.
Yeah.
None of us did.
That was a little bit.
And she would have loved. She was shocked because when she got on Twitter, when she got up and she got on Twitter.
Yeah.
And she saw the video right away. It kind of took her by surprise.
The video doesn't show the full thing. It's a tease, right?
Yeah,
It is. It's just a short little clip. Yeah.
Right till you see it all.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Have you ever? When Ronnie kisses, Lisa's so shook up, Ronnie and Stephanie, that they said John Lieberman describes a woman disoriented in the newsroom who's not even sure how she's going to get through the day.
Well, that's the effect. Right, Steph? Is that the effect?
She probably won't get through the day.
Stephanie, is that what happened to you when you kiss Ronnie? I mean, seriously. Because it's powerful.
I'm assuming so. I mean, we're 6 years later, and I'm still here.
I mean, you're a girl, get a lot of guys, and Ronnie somehow has a hold on you. I can see now what it is. His sexual prowess is
It
amazing.
is. I'm shocked.
No, she's great, man. I love her to death, really.
Well, you must really give it to her. Do you get those little Dracula bites on your neck?
We get little bites and things like that.
He says he bites a woman's ass, and then what do? You lick her asshole.
It, bite it, kiss it.
And then he licks your asshole.
Lick.
Is he doing that to you?
He's got to give all of our secrets away. No,
I'm just giving sex tips. I didn't say I did it to you, did I?
Dude. All right, Stephanie. Very good. I'm just checking in, make sure everybody's okay. But,
Yeah, we're all good.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Well, Ronnie is a real coxman. You're a coxman.
Thank you.
Huh? Good for you. Yes.
Can I ask them both one question?
I hung up, but go ahead. Ask me, and I'll pretend to be Stephanie. Go ahead.
No, it's for Stephanie.
What was the question?
It's just that Ronnie and Stephanie were considering doing a contest for the show and wondering where they're at.
We're thinking about it. Okay?
Yeah.
I love Ronnie so much. And when he sticks his tongue up my ass, it's awesome.
We're considering finding them, we're considering doing a contest who wants a threesome with Ronnie and Stephanie.
Yeah, we're into it. We're ready to do it.
We're thinking about it.
I want to watch Ronnie tongue some girl's asshole. Okay?
We haven't really got a chance to really talk about it because I've been away and.
We talked about it somewhat. I'm ready to do it. I'm ready.
Yes, the threesome will be with another guy.
And don't
No,
worry.
that is not happening.
I can't wait till Ronnie ties us up, spreads our legs, and lightly rubs our clitorises.
You got that right.
It will be double squirting.
Oh, thank you, Ronnie. We'll squirt at the same time, and that's not urine. It's cum.
Pre-cum.
Pre-cum, and get ready to have a long drink.
That's right.
That's right. Thank you.
Nice drink.
Nice drink. Get ready to have a nice drink.
And here's what's going to happen.
We call it Ronnie juice. All right, Ron, let me get this gentleman.
All right, yeah, you do that.
In here. Do you want an update from the newsroom about what's going on after Ronnie made out this morning with Lisa?
I would like to know what state Lisa's in now. A little while ago, she couldn't even imagine how she was going to get her work done.
Here's John Lieberman.
Lisa appears to be getting a little nauseous from the mambo. She said that she might be having an allergic reaction.
I mean, she smells like Ronnie because she was so close to him.
Yeah, and she's very sensitive, apparently, to scents.
Smell?
Yeah.
And apparently she has Ronnie smell all over her.
Right.
So this is now contributing even further to her sweating and to her lack of focus now.
Where is Lisa actually right now?
She's sitting at her desk, and literally, she normally gets her stories done pretty quickly, and she's like on it. But this is a different Lisa. I really don't know what to tell you.
You're not exaggerating.
I'm not exaggerating at all.
Yeah.
She is still sweating 2 hours later.
Wow.
She's sweating. She had to take off her little sweater or whatever.
Is
she was
going to have a
hot.
heart attack or something?
And the way we know that this is serious is because she complains daily about the temperature in the newsroom.
Right.
It's always too cold. Always too cold. It could be 90 degrees. It's always too cold.
Right.
Today she's actually shedding clothing because she's too hot. So this is how we know it's a real reaction. So that's what we got, and you heard from Stephanie.
Right.
And the staff is still in awe that this happened.
Right.
And we're well over, I think at last check, thousands of retweets.
Right.
It's amazing. And I wanted to bring this fact to your attention, Howard. We'll have this on the news later, too. The other day, President Obama asked for a retweet having to do with Hurricane Sandy cleanup. Obama has millions of followers. Guess how many retweets he got?
I don't know.
2,300. That's all that President Obama got when he asked for a retweet from his official account.
We had 5,000 retweets in 4 minutes.
3 minutes, 42 seconds. We did the analysis. 3 minutes, 42 seconds from 0 to 5,000.
That's amazing.
And now we're well over, we were well over 10,000 an hour ago. I don't know where we are right now. But
Right, and there's no even reason to retweet, and we're still there.
No.
Yes.
It's amazing. But Lisa is having a real visceral reaction.
Benji reported at one point that he felt Lisa's breast size increased during the Ronnie Makeout. Are they still swollen, or have they gone back down?
Now, that's something I don't have
Where's
factual
Lisa?
evidence. Yeah, we need to get Lisa in for that.
Right.
But all I can tell you is that I want to see what happens from here on out.
Right.
Because I don't know how these two can coexist in the hallway now without having their hands on each other. I mean that.
Wow.
That's what we're dealing with.
What does Ronnie have to say? Ronnie, where are you in all of this? What do you feel is going on? What do you know about it?
Ronnie admitted in his post-bit interview that he was indeed excited. I asked him, did you get an erection? He said no.
Right.
But then he followed it up with saying, "But I was excited. I did get excited." See, look at this. I mean, and these two. I need to say this too. The past couple of weeks, these two haven't really communicated that much in the hallway. They haven't really even been friendly. So today has completely changed the dynamic.
Is John right, Lisa? Has the bit bonded you to Ronnie a bit? Are you two feeling very?
I think so.
Yeah. Wow. Are you two arm in arm right now?
Yeah.
Wow.
I do reek of mambo
You
everywhere.
do.
Yeah.
Ronnie, too much mambo. Too much. And
There wasn't a lot on. She's exaggerating.
Are you sick from it? Is it really?
I'm very sensitive to any type of strong cologne.
Right. You guys look like a couple all of a sudden. It's weird. I never thought of you that
And
way.
Stephanie was very gracious. I heard her phone in, so thank you, Stephanie.
Let me interject. Ronnie's quote was, "If anything ever happened with Stephanie, then he could see himself dating Lisa." That is a direct quote.
Wow. Is that right, Ronnie?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Am I in this equation? Don't I have to agree?
You want this bad
Men are
boy, and you know it.
amazing to me.
It sounds like you
They
want
can get
it.
anybody.
You want this bad boy. You know you do.
Are your boobs still swollen?
No, they were never swollen.
Yeah, they were.
No, they weren't.
They were. We have learned also this is the oldest man that that Lisa has ever kissed in her love life.
Wait a second. It
How
is.
do you know?
Yeah, you didn't ask me.
We have sources.
Oh, we have sources. Fucking sources.
Is that right?
We've seen advanced copies of the book, Ronnie.
Is Ronnie the oldest guy you ever made out with?
Yeah.
Wow. How are you feeling?
And the best.
Is it hard for you to get your work done after
Yeah.
the whole? It is.
And
yeah,
the best.
I'm really behind, so behind.
What's going on that you're so behind? I thought you would just go right back to work. What is going on
Well, I'm
inside?
listening to the show, and then I have to listen to Maria. Every person that comes in here, I have to listen to that segment while I'm writing. There's a lot
Yeah,
going
but vis-a-vis the Ronnie kiss, you said right away, I'm having trouble concentrating.
Yeah. Well, a lot was going on. It was exciting. I was happy. It was fun,
Right. Wow.
And she's been actually in the newsroom. This is good. I wish you would kiss every day. She's been a little quieter. She's been a little quieter than normal.
Quieter down.
Normally during the show, Howard, every other word you say, she goes, "Oh,
no, I know. I just react.
Every other word that you say, Howard, she reacts. And the past hour and a half, her reactions have been muted. There's been no reaction. She's just been sweating and staring at her computer monitor.
She's having an internal dialogue.
I want to be a fly on the ceiling in her apartment tonight, man.
Like, what are you thinking was going to happen, Ronnie?
A little masturbation.
Oh, my God. See, this is what turns me off. Now I'm like back to square one.
Do you think you're going to masturbate tonight thinking about Lisa?
No.
Wow. Do you want another kiss, Lisa? Is that like something that like you fantasize about? No. Ronnie, what about you? Are you fantasizing about another one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
There's a lot can happen there.
Yeah.
There's a lot that could happen there.
What's next? Like, my mind's already going, like, okay, this was so much fun. What
I
else
could
can
just
we
see
do?
her squirting right now.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Jesus. You think you could do that with her?
Your voice just went down.
So, Lisa, you're saying you're not hungry for another kiss from Ronnie?
No.
All right.
No, she's hungry for more.
Yeah. Well,
than a kiss.
Well, now you're thinking about another tweeting session tomorrow?
It was so great.
What else
what
could
else
you
can
do?
I think of? I haven't had a second.
Something with Ronnie, I would assume. People love when
I'm
you
not
two.
sure. Let's see. I got to think.
Where else could it go with Ronnie?
I have to
Reverse cowgirl.
How many tweets for that?
Is it up on YouTube? It
Yes,
is.
some of it.
So
It's up
how
on
many
YouTube, all
views
right.
have we gotten? I want to hear all this stuff. I'm
How
very
many?
excited.
What about if would you ever fantasize about making out with Ronnie, getting spanked at the same time?
No.
No, you don't fantasize.
grabbing her
Well,
ass
he
and-
basically spanked her
I
today
already
for all intents and purposes.
He did a lot with your ass. I got to be honest.
The slow-mo shot.
As long as it's firm, that's all
She
I
didn't
care
even feel
about.
it. She was so into it, she didn't even feel it.
Right, she didn't realize what was happening.
What was going on?
The slow motion shot of Ronnie's hand
I can't.
reaching around and watch.
I can't look. I haven't looked at it yet.
The hand goes.
Watch,
right to
here
the
it goes right back.
Oh.
Are you making out with gum in your mouth, Ronnie?
No.
No.
Oh, I thought you had gum in your mouth. All right.
Yeah, the slow motion shot. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, Ronnie.
That's much more than a friendly
That's
kiss.
not a pat or a feel.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
That, in some states, that's illegal.
I was breaking it into
Wait a minute. What do you mean a friendly kiss? When you give him tongue, it's not friendly anymore.
It's angry.
What's wrong with you?
What I
do you
meant.
know? You don't know anything. Come on.
All right. Well, thank you for the update, you three.
Okay.
Yeah, very
So
good.
Lisa's
All right.
still not
We'll
able
give the
to
updates.
put
Don't worry about
together.
it. We don't need you to give updates.
Lisa's
Get
still
out.
having trouble concentrating after the makeout. All right. Very
One
good.
kiss from Ronnie.
Yep. Wowee.
Lisa.
Wait, I want to grab a muffin. I'm so hungry.
I need some grapes. It's been very trying.
Do you feel malnourished after such a
I
morning?
haven't eaten
She's
really.
lost so many calories. She's lost so many calories through sweat. She's eating a muffin. She never eats muffins. Never.
I'm having more fun watching him having fun. I can't explain it. He's on fire.
Lisa,
it's so much fun. Yes.
You've continued to sweat and to have a reaction.
Yeah,
do you think
well, what's
you're
going
infected
on?
with something, or do you think
No.
it's just...
No, just still a lot's been going on. It's been exciting. I haven't eaten. I'm hungry.
Look at you two. It's like you just had wild, passionate sex, and you're both... This is your, like...
Yogurt and strawberries.
You guys are
Very
refueling
healthy.
after expending so much energy.
Hey, everybody loves when John Lieberman raps. I got so many letters and people say, please let John rap more. A couple of people said, please never let him rap again.
Well, I think it could be the rap to end all raps.
He did a great job with Polaris last night.
Yeah, they were doing a live weather show.
He did 4 hours of radio yesterday.
Yeah, they were busy. John Lieberman.
They were great.
In the house.
They took it seriously.
I just saw John here this morning. Where does John live?
No, he stayed in the city as well. And his girlfriend,
wasn't he worried about a tree falling on his girlfriend?
Well, his girlfriend works for CNN. She was here all night working.
Right,
So
right.
they both stayed in the city. And
Right.
That's it. They did it. You know, they did.
John wanted me to know he was here because I was walking to my office and he goes, Howard, hey, hi.
I'm dependable.
Hey, you know what? Good to see
Howard.
you. Yeah,
That's
over here.
not- that
Here
is
I am.
so
not how it went down.
Hi, Hal.
Howard, you missed me. I'm over
Hey,
here.
how are you?
How you doing,
Like you
man?
know.
Did you feel you had to go home and to protect your house?
No, it's a crazy situation, actually. Well, I stayed in the city last night because Polaris and I did all the shows, and then I was staying here. My girlfriend works at CNN, as Shuli said, so she had
What'd she do for CNN?
Separate, she's a producer for Piers Morgan.
Oh, no kidding.
So they did round-the-clock coverage, so she had a separate hotel room, and I had a hotel room through here. But listen to this. I'm supposed to close on a house tomorrow afternoon in coastal Connecticut. My whole is
the house still there?
I don't know, Howard. This is the thing.
Are you forced to close on the house if it no longer exists?
Well, no, you're not. No, I'm lucky in a way in that if there's major damage, it's going to be on the seller. But still, I love the house.
Can you imagine if you closed like 2 days ago and now
your
it's your
house
house?
was washed
I
away?
know. So I keep checking in with my real estate agent up there, and she has her own issues because she got evacuated. And so I'm just waiting to hear if this house is still there or if it's flooded or what. We're supposed to close at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
But, so fingers crossed.
You got wild stories. Well, you could rap about it if you want.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
But
supposed to close on a house. I ain't going to get stopped by a mouse. But a hurricane could be the real louse, if you know what I'm saying.
Word up.
Yeah, word up.
Way too many
Yeah.
words rhyming for John.
How the hell are you affording a house? We're paying you too much.
Thank you.
Yeah, you need a salary reduction.
Okay.
None of our staff owns homes.
This guy has 18 jobs outside of this one. You kidding
Like
me?
a mad Jamaican.
Yeah, I'm just like a crazy Jamaican.
I'm crazy. Jamaicans are hardworking people.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Hey, we got to work. Did you get to hear any of the show last night?
Yeah, I heard a little. I was in the middle of my own weather system coming through my apartment, so
Yeah.
I turned it on, and then I went, fuck this. I was going to actually call in on you guys on the ISDN line because we had just set it up, and then all hell broke loose in my apartment with this alarm going off, and I didn't get to be on your show.
Yeah, it was crazy. The building here was swaying like crazy. In the middle of our show, it was swaying like crazy. And I mean, you know, I thought the show was great because we had a good cross-section of being serious, but then serious mixed with funny. I mean, Bobo was crying on the phone. You could see a deterioration of Bobo throughout the 2 hours.
Why was he crying?
Well, at the top of the broadcast, we had Bobo on, and he was sort of joking and sort of like, you know, I'm in my car, but the water's coming up. By the end, he called me and left me a voicemail crying. We were in a commercial break, and then we finally got him on the air. He was crying. The transformer blew up at his house. He didn't know if the water was going to mess up his shrine to you, and all of a sudden it was like all hell broke loose, and the guy was crying. It was crazy. And Bolaris is telling him to find cover and get safe, and I think JD has the clip.
If you want to hear it, it's on GP2 in white.
Yeah, I'd like to hear that.
Bobo calling in.
The best is they go, we told you to leave. He goes, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like half therapy, half weather special. We're trying to get Bobo on the phone. I'm going to play this voicemail in a moment. Do we have Bobo? We have Bobo.
Yeah, hold on, John. I'm on with life, but we had an explosion over here.
Okay, well, if you need to go take care of your family, go. We just want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I'm okay right now, but it just had an explosion, almost knocked me off the deck.
What happened? What did you hear? What did you see?
It was an explosion and on the pole, and a light. I'm on the phone with Lipa right now, and the whole house is out of power
Transformer blew. Transformer blew. What's the rain doing in the wind?
It's rain is about 75 miles per hour, and it's heavy rain. It's about 4.5 feet of water now.
All right. Well, please go take care of your family.
All right.
Stay safe. And, wow.
He told you to leave, Bobo.
John, that just underscores, I mean, I know we've been saying it, but it just underscores the danger of what we're dealing with Super Cyclone Sandy.
Well,
wow.
So that was the end. So you have to understand, that's the culmination of now we've seen Bobo deteriorate slowly through the 2 hours. And that's what finally happened. And there's more. 11:15 last night in the hotel, I'm trying to go to sleep. It's Bobo calling. I don't pick up. I let it go to voicemail.
How does he find you in the hotel? On your cell?
On my cell.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, he calls again. And he said, I just wanted to check back in with you. I said, well, good. We're glad that you're alive, Bobo.
Yeah, good idea giving him your cell.
Oh, it was great. I don't know if JD can get this clip or if we have time for it, but we asked High Pitch Eric what he stocked up on to be ready for the storm.
Right.
And it was
sushi.
It was hilarious. He's like, I got 3 Entenmann's cakes. I got this.
Oh, I heard that.
And we said, we thought you were on a diet. And he said, the diet is suspended during the storm.
They said, what supplies did you get into your house? Where is that clip, JD? Because that's a good one.
It's GP2 in green.
All right, here you go. Listen to this.
What have you stocked up on to make it through Frankenstorm 2012?
I stocked up on some Entenmann's chocolate cake.
What happened to the diet?
Some Hostess cupcakes, 2 bottles of cherry Pepsi, and some peanut butter M&Ms.
Wow. Is the diet on hold because of the severe weather?
The diet is on hold just for this week.
So just while the storm is here, the diet's on hold.
The diet's on hold just till the storm is over.
Obviously, a big excuse for a high pitch to load up.
Fat people always have reason to suspend their diet. You know, there's always like, you know, look, normally I'd be on the diet, but look what we're going through.
About an hour later, we checked back in with him, and he had eaten all of those rations.
Right. He went through all his food even before the storm hit.
So he said he went back to the store and got 2 large bags of Cheetos and another big thing of cherry Pepsi to help make him through the next phase. To help make him through the next phase of the store.
Oh, he's so gross.
So you work at that store and you see him come in again. Hi, I'm here
here to resupply again?
No surprise.
And he's got all the shit that, will stay good for the next through 2020.
Oh, yeah. Do you have little dabbies?
It was great because we got Sal on the phone, and I said, Sal, what rations do you have to get through the storm? And he goes, what? What?
He never heard that word before.
Rations? He doesn't know the word?
People started tweeting and Facebooking, like, of course Sal doesn't know the word rations. Don't ask that
He's
question.
retarded. Like, it kind of makes me sad when I think about my staff. Like Sal and Richard, I mean, Richard had a pretty decent IQ. Sal doesn't, but
Richard's not using his. He's keeping it in storage for some reason.
Richard lives in Manhattan, hasn't shown up here in 2 days.
Well, again, he lives in Queens, but there's no reason for him.
Right.
I mean, he literally could walk to Manhattan.
Yes, but he has no children. I mean, it's not like he has to be home with them. I mean, I don't know what he's doing. Like, he could have been here helping out.
Speaking of your staff, and Ganji was here yesterday and today, which he should be applauded for. We checked in with him last night. He was at a bar trying to pick up the bartender. Right. So he puts her on the phone and everything. And he steps outside and he said, the weather isn't doing anything. It's 5-mile-per-hour winds. So I turned to Balearis and I say, Balearis, what are your models showing? Balearis is like, my models are showing 55 to 60-mile-per-hour winds sustained in that area right now. And Ganji's insisting. Of course, Ganji had been there drinking for 5 hours. So Ganji insists nothing is going on here. He is preoccupied clearly with trying to pick up this waitress. 10 minutes later, get a text from Ganji, and we read it on the air. He says, bar being shut down by NYPD because they have to shut off all the electricity. We're about to get flooded.
What time of night was this?
This was early in the night, 7:30.
Wow.
So it was just funny to hear Ganji insist that there was nothing going on.
By the way, I thank God Ganji's here. I mean, because it restores my faith in him. I mean, he's a guy who I feel is a real slacker, but he's kind of risen to the occasion. But got me looking at him. He's gotten so fat. He's fatter than anybody on the staff now, right?
He's big.
What happened to him? Like, he's a single guy. Isn't he trying to get women? And
he was trying to get a woman the other night.
I asked him first thing this morning, did you go home with Lauren? He said, no, I really wanted to.
He looks terrible. He's given up. How old is he now?
I don't know how old he is. What are you, Ganji, 42?
He's got to be in his 40s.
Yeah, I think he's 42,
Looks
43.
like he's 58. Looks like he's my age.
But Ganji's first love
I know. I feel I feel terrible.
What's going on? I hadn't seen you in a while. You're big and rotund.
I'm probably the heaviest I ever was, or ever been.
What do you weigh now?
I'm probably saying 250.
Wow.
252.
How tall are you? Like 5'9"?
5'8".
5'8"?
Yeah,
250.
I know.
Not on.
The other day I was watching football, and there was an NFL player, and he was 6'4", 300, and he was huge.
Right.
And I was like, oh, my God, I'm only 50 pounds lighter than that guy, but like 8 inches shorter.
Right.
I'm like, I can't believe it.
How are you going to get girls if you're all gross?
I don't know, dude. Sometimes,
What happened with the bartender? Was she even giving you the time of day?
It's a bar that I go to all the time.
Right.
So she, I know her.
What do you drink there? Beer?
Yeah. Yeah,
And
mostly, depends.
How many beers do you drink?
Yesterday, I don't know, because I was there from like 2 o'clock to about like 7:30.
Holy
I would say, I probably drank, 8, maybe 10. I don't know.
How many calories in a beer do you know?
I drink Bud Light because I try to.
How many calories in a Bud Light?
100.
100, yeah, something like
so
that.
That's 800 calories right there.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, when you're sitting there drinking, you got to eat.
Well, no, because the bar closed their restaurant, so they had to send all the workers home, like in the restaurant.
So you didn't eat from 2 o'clock till 7:30?
No,
You
just drank. Drank.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
That's why you're.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
You probably lost weight during the
storm.
storm.
Hold on a second. I take that back. The pizza shop around the corner was open from the bar, so I did at some point go get pizza.
And when you say get pizza,
2 slices. Two
really?
slices. Yeah.
Well, that's impressive.
Yeah.
I guess all those carbs from the beer filled you up.
Yeah, I was a little full.
Yeah. 800 calories, but I don't know what, another 500 from the pizzas? More. Probably 1,000.
But then I came home and went right to bed. So,
Hey, good. Let it all settle in there.
Yeah, you make sure not to exercise.
Let it marble up to fat.
Good night, pizza.
That's how I get this veal-like appearance.
Holy mackerel. Yeah, good thing to lay down and sleep.
But isn't it? Ronnie was telling us that Ganji sends back pictures of food. His Facebook is full of food pictures.
He's in love with food.
I do.
His Twitter just revolves around food.
And he's officially a 40. Like when you're over 40 and you've been single your whole life, and women go, that's weird.
Yeah.
Women have this thing. If you're over 40 and you've never been married, you're kind of odd.
Yeah, no, I know. I feel like I'm getting into that category.
Yeah, well, you're in it. You're definitely there.
I feel like they all look at me odd.
You've heard that, right, Robin? Like, it's
Of
just,
course,
yeah.
everybody says it. What's wrong with him?
Yeah.
There's a lot wrong.
Howard, when we do block party stuff and he comes on the shoots, like, I won't see him for hours. Like, I won't see him at all. And I'm not lying. As soon as food is brought into the green room,
right,
any kind of food, Ganji magically appears.
That's a total coincidence because I never eat it. But I swear to God, it just seems like the minute.
Dude, I've seen your Facebook. Everything is pictures.
No,
of
I
food.
won't. But I won't eat their food. I feel embarrassed to eat their food, so I won't do it. But it is weird that as soon as food shows up, is always when I wind up in the room. It's like weird.
You had like one girl in your life that I think you wanted to marry, but she dumped you.
Well, I mean, I
Wasn't
had
it that
two.
intern
I
that
had
you
two
started-
long relationships. I mean, I was with
Both were
Jen.
interns.
Yeah, both. Well, Jen wasn't an intern.
She wasn't?
No,
she worked at.
She worked at K-Rock.
Yeah, like his whole life is me.
Oh, come on, stop,
dude. I mean,
look, I've been
the
here
guy
since
was
20.
in college.
Yeah.
And I gave him a job, and and because I'm such an idiot, I still think about it this day. I so should have fired you. When he fucked up and sent my daughter Emily's a teacher a porn. She was a religious woman dying of cancer.
And wanted
some Seinfeld episodes, so I taped all the Seinfeld. And this fucking idiot, I should have just fired him that day.
You should have,
and I'm such a nice guy that I promoted him to Howard TV just to get him out of my house. I gave him a promotion.
Well, look, if it wasn't
It
for
was the
that,
biggest mistake of my life. And then like whatever chicks he gets are from the show.
Kind of, yeah.
No chicks from outside from the outside.
No, that's not true. The last girl I dated.
Yeah, but she knew you were on the show.
No. The last girl I dated, not that girl you're talking about.
Yeah.
I dated a girl for like 6 months.
Well, Jen and the other one.
She didn't even know the show. She didn't listen to the show.
Well, okay, there's one out of 42
yeah,
years.
Exactly.
All right.
Well, yeah, I mean, what do you, I work here for 20 years. I mean, I spend a lot of time around
God
here.
God forbid you meet somebody outside of the show.
Well, I haven't. Well,
the only ones who get seduced by you were interns. And like that Jen she was working here too.
Yeah, well, she did, right. That's my charm. I can charm people who work here.
And why did that intern dump you?
Like,
how many years had you been with her? And did she dump you for like another one of the guys who works for me?
I have no idea. No, I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, who the hell knows?
Was it. I thought she dumped you and then like went out with someone else who worked for me.
Who the hell knows? I don't even know.
What happened to her? Is she married now?
I don't even know.
She's probably married with kids.
I don't keep track, so I don't know.
Did she break your heart or no?
I mean, that was a tough one for me. Yeah, sure. That was a tough one for me.
Yeah,
but that was a long time ago already. It's been like 5 years.
But that's my point. You're on a fucking losing streak.
No, I have some stuff going on. It's not great, but I have stuff going on.
Like really heinous looking women?
No.
Are the women you're getting uglier as you get fatter and older?
No.
No?
Thank God.
All right.
No.
Are they equivalent to you?
They look like me in a wig? No.
I picture like a girl who looks like Benji coming in with a like.
You look lovely tonight. You look like Mrs. Shrek.
Benji certainly loved Benji.
Hey, listen, look, if she was cute and had nice eyes, I'd hook up with her.
Hello, Benji. Oh, that's my girlfriend.
Could you talk higher in a higher voice?
Wow. So you have no girlfriend now?
Right now, no.
Right at this moment.
Yeah, right at this moment.
It
no.
could change any second, though, Howard.
But
I
get stuff going on here and there. So
what does that mean? What does that mean?
I have
Stuff going on.
I have like a friends with benefits situation that, like,
Oh my God!
whenever we're around, we hook up.
What's the benefit?
It's like a kind of
you get food. She serves you food.
Friends with benefits.
What's her benefit?
I don't know. I don't know what her benefit.
Yeah. She's benefiting so much.
All right,
good for you, man.
I got some stuff
well,
going on.
I'm proud of you. You're here, and you're being a big help, and thank you.
All right, dude.
All right. Good luck to you. Let me know if I can find an intern for you that could be the future Mrs. Ganji.
Look, if there
would
is
you like to be married, or are you like such a prince in your family that? Like, it's impossible to find a girl good enough for you.
No. See, dude, it wasn't anything like that. I think I want to be married now.
Ganji's like a young prince in his family. Like, as much of a loser as he is, in his family, they consider him the big winner because he went to college.
Right.
Yeah, that
and he
makes
works
me a
for
superstar.
me.
No, I think for a long time I didn't want to be married, but I think I'm kind of getting
Now
over
you're getting
that.
to that point where
Yeah.
some girl might be lucky enough to be in a committed relationship with you?
Some lucky girl might get me.
All right.
If you're out there,
if you're out there.
I'm ready to settle.
ready to settle in with you.
I've had too much fun.
Right? I promise not to get that much fatter after you marry me.
Imagine how fat he's going to be when he's married.
I was just watching not too long ago on Howard TV.
Wait, don't you think Doug Goodstein is weird? Like that he didn't show up yesterday and today? I mean, it's just weird.
It's a combination
He's
of,
such a guy you can't depend on.
I think he wants to be home with his family.
Yeah,
I kind of get that.
Well, but he shouldn't have a job.
I want to retire from radio.
I know, You know
what I'm saying?
I think he gets worried about his wife and his kids.
Yeah,
and he
well,
doesn't
you know
want
what?
to leave them.
We're not worried.
I know. I mean, I have nobody to worry about, though.
I think
if I die, who the hell cares?
Well, we can expect this behavior from you.
That's why I came in. Nobody's going to miss me.
You're worried about if
believe
the pizza shop's going to be open.
I mean, you know how Doug is like an emergency? Like his eyes bug out of his head and he's all running around. But he doesn't do anything. He's not.
But yeah,
he's useless.
On 9/11, he went down to ground zero.
Yeah, and did nothing.
But he
says he
stole a camera and took pictures.
He stole a camera. That's right.
Right.
And he says he helped out.
But he did put himself in danger. How is that
Absolutely.
helping out his family?
Well, he wasn't married then, so I mean.
But Ganji said on the wrap-up show that didn't you say that DePace was going to come?
Oh, by the way, DePace. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you. DePace tried to come in today. He's still stuck on the highway. He's been stuck on the highway since 4 a.m. But he can't get in.
But you said.
And the cops won't let him turn around.
But he's an idiot. He could have come in Monday when there was nothing going on. Like Doug and
now
Scott
he's trying to get in.
Like I don't even get these guys. Monday nothing was happening. Oh, but it could start happening. Well, if it starts happening, we'll leave.
According to Ganji, Doug called him on Monday and told him not to come in. Isn't that right?
Yeah, well, I mean, he got us to
Doug
come
goes
in,
out of his way to tell people to stay home. So
right.
Yeah, he doesn't. You all should stay home.
The company was very worried about everybody going.
Yeah, and rightly so. But come on, they have to do that legally. They really don't give a shit about you.
Yeah, before the first person got sued for that, they didn't care.
Yeah, right. If there were no lawyers in this world, they wouldn't care when you did. Yeah, Ronnie.
Yeah, you were talking about Ganji's love life, huh?
Well, what do you know?
A lot.
Rather hear about that.
There's been girls,
right,
that want to go out with him,
right,
but they're not good enough for him.
And have you seen these girls?
Yeah.
Are they good enough for him?
Yeah, well, a couple of them were good enough, but I don't know what's with him.
I have very high
He's very
standards.
picky. He's very picky.
I'd like to date the cast of the old 90210.
There's one girl.
And I don't own a mirror.
There's one girl that totally throws herself at him.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know.
Throws herself
her,
at him.
John?
Yeah,
and he could go out with her and bang her in a split second.
Yeah.
And I said to him, Ganji, if she wants to go out and get laid, why don't you want to go? What's your problem?
What do I always say?
First of all, she lives too far. She lives in Long Island.
So what?
Now he's got a car, but that's too far.
She showed up in an event.
But now she'll come to the city, take a train from Port Jefferson. Okay.
Why don't you get started with her?
You know why? I mean, it's such a weird explanation, and I know you're going to think I'm crazy.
We know it.
But
she's not as
well,
I don't.
Maybe he's thinking clearly.
She's a single mom, and I don't date single moms because I don't want to screw around with somebody's head like that.
Okay, I admire that.
You know what I mean? And I don't want to get
out to have a good time.
I don't care. I just don't want to because
he doesn't want to get emotionally involved.
They don't ever.
All right,
think
come
like
on,
that.
commend him for that.
All right,
I'm a fucking break.
Yeah.
I don't want to fall in love.
Because it's a single mom. She's got a kid. Then he's gonna fuck her. Then he's involved with her. And then all of a sudden,
but she doesn't care. She just wants. She just wants to party.
She says she doesn't care.
But I don't believe any of them.
Dick in her, and it changes everything. Now he's got to get rid of her.
Yeah.
What about the others? What about the bartender chick?
Which bar?
The one you've been trying to.
The one at my bar. I mean, I love, but I don't know.
She was impressed that you were a storm chaser. Last night.
We'll see what happens.
What happened? Did you ask her out?
No. So I go to this bar all the time, and one of the waitresses is actually a fan of the show.
Right.
So I've been going there for a long time.
So that's how she knows you're a loser.
Yeah, totally. So she was there hanging out last night, and I was there with my friends and stuff. And John called me, so I was like, "Come over here." I was like, "Come over here. I'll get you on the phone."
Right.
I figured that'd be a great move. So
have you just sat her down and said, "Hey, I'd like to go out with you"?
She's got a boyfriend. That's the thing. So I mean, it's one of those things where I'll keep working in. If she breaks up with her boyfriend, I'll be kind of there.
Yeah.
But she's got a boyfriend right now, so what are you going to do?
Boy.
I never done that.
So.
Have you ever asked her out?
No.
Yeah, of course.
No.
So what if she has a boyfriend? Just say to her, "Hey, I want to go out with you." And if she says, "I have a boyfriend," then okay, that's a no. But why'd you ask her out? That's your MO. You don't ask people.
No, that is true. A lot of times
he'd rather sit and talk to him for 3 years.
Right.
Well, because I figure I have this thing where I'm going to be like, Eventually,
best friends.
there's going to be a crack in the
Yeah,
video, and I'm going to go
she
in.
sees you as a buddy.
Yeah, no, that's true.
It's so great. Like I have my boyfriend, he fucks the crap out of me every night, and then I can talk to Ganji about anything. He's such a girl.
You're in the friend zone, dude.
So how big is his erection?
Does he fuck you really good?
Did he buy you candy for Valentine's Day?
Well, he had a girlfriend for 5 years.
I know, she dumped him.
Well, she gave him an ultimatum, and he walked away from it.
No, that's
Oh,
not
come
true.
on.
That's not even true at all.
She wanted to get married.
No, that's not true at all. That's not true.
Oh, come on.
That conversation never
Ganj.
took place.
I heard she dumped you.
We broke up. That was plain and simple.
Because she said the relationship
The
wasn't
intern.
going anywhere.
The intern, right?
Right
Ronnie?
or wrong?
Ronnie, the
No,
intern.
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so?
No, that's not the way it went.
Ronnie,
No.
is that the intern?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the way it went.
He can't even,
I think
he can't
that
even get
one-
lucky with an intern.
She wanted
5
to
years,
leave.
man. He was with her 5
5
years.
years, but he can't close the deal.
I think that one was she wanted to leave, and then Ganji threw in marriage.
Marriage.
Oh, I don't even remember anymore.
Oh,
It was
you
like
remember.
5
You're
years
full of
ago
shit.
already.
I made
Yeah,
engagement
okay.
pizza.
You don't forget a 5-year relationship. Sorry.
It was a long time ago, and I don't know what my mindset was at the time.
I remember.
I'm claiming ignorance of it all. I don't know.
Boy, same story with you over and over again.
Look, I like who I like, and I go after who I like, and that's it.
Yeah, but you don't even go after him.
No, I do when I like them.
No,
Again, the
you
last
hang
girl
out
I
with
dated,
them.
which
you
I
never ask. You should ask that waitress today. Would you like to go out with me?
Okay.
I would love to take you to a movie. I'd love to take you to dinner.
supposedly she's working today.
Right.
So if the bar's open, I'll go there today.
Imagine I can't get a sandwich in town, but the bar is open.
The bar's supposed to be open. They said they were going to be open.
Right.
You know
So
what
if they're
was-
open, I'll
Just,
go
just
there.
go up to her and say, you know what?
Yeah.
I've known you for 3 years. I'm going to put it to you this way. I think you're great. I'd love to go out with you. I'd love to go take you out of the bar and go to a movie, go to dinner. Let's get dressed up and go out. That's what you say to her. And then finally you'll be out of your misery. If she says, no, I have a boyfriend, say, understood. I just thought I'd ask because I really, care
Right.
about you. And if she says yes, you're in.
All right.
Yeah, but here's what I think. He's afraid.
You waste so much fucking time.
If he does that, and then she says no,
yeah,
then he's not going to want to go to the bar anymore.
Hey, of course you go to the bar. And
No,
you
I'll
say,
get
and
a
by the
different
way, and you say to her, listen, I didn't know how you felt about me. Fine, I'm coming to the bar. But now you go to the bar, you don't have to sit there and pine away for her and flirt. I know what you do.
I got to
you
sit
try
there
to be
and flirt
charming.
with her. Yeah, exactly. I got to sit there and
Fuck
flirt
that.
with her.
Fuck being charming.
I heard a great joke today.
And then she's telling you about her boyfriend, and you're like, oh.
No, I'd never ask about the boyfriend if she.
Yeah, but she'll tell you.
No,
and
if she
you-
tells that, I change the subject.
Does he have a big, thick cock?
Does she complain
How
about
is
him?
Peck?
Does she complain about the boyfriend?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Does she live with him?
No, I don't think so. No.
Oh, douche.
She's only like 24 years old too.
That's
That's
what
the
I'm
only-
saying. So, dude.
Yeah, but how old was the girlfriend? The intern. How old was she?
I mean, she was young.
Douche.
And how old were you?
I was old.
Okay.
Douche.
But you're being a douche. I mean, you're wasting so much of your time, and that's always been the rap on.
That is, I do waste a lot of time. But there have been instances where
3 years.
There have been instances where I really liked somebody and it was like instantaneous, and I went right after her, and I called friends to get her number, and I really did
You
it.
did?
You know
All
what I
right.
mean?
So what's holding you back this time?
I don't know. I just, you know what it is? Sometimes I get into this
Yeah,
headspace
pretend
where I
I'm
feel
this girl, all right? Look at me and pretend I'm the girl. Oh, hi, Ganji. What do you have?
I'll have a chicken parm here.
We don't have food here, you ass.
I'll have a Bud Light.
Bud Light. Okay, coming up, Ganj.
Okay. Hey, what are you guys doing? What are you doing this weekend? I'd like to take you out for dinner.
Oh, I'm going with my boyfriend. What do you mean? Are you asking me out on a date?
Yeah. Why don't we hang out one
But
time?
aren't you
We
fat
hang
and
out.
bald and old and a loser? How dare you? What do you
Yes.
think I am, a fucking loser too?
Yes, I'm all of
going
those
places.
things.
I'm 24. I got my whole life ahead of me. You think I want to hook up with the likes of you fucking animal?
I think it'd be a lot of fun if you did.
Animal. You think I'm going to go out with a guy who stalked me for 3 years?
Yeah, I mean, you're such a creep. Everyone here laughs at you the way you flirt with me for 3 years.
Great. No, I'm never going to do
If
that.
you would ask me out 3 years
That's why
ago.
I'll never go back to the bar.
This worked out really well.
Yeah.
Hey, way to go, kid. Well, at least you
Such
know.
confidence builder.
Oh, I can never be attracted to you. You're too fat.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm waiting for them to say, really.
Wasn't enough you had 8 beers, then you went and had 2 pieces of pizza.
I was the only one eating pizza in the bar.
Yeah, I mean,
I brought it back
really-
to the bar.
Hey, I'm
Can you
hungry.
really ask a girl out if you've been sitting at a bar for 8 hours?
I don't know. How happening are you?
Hey, listen, so is she. So
Are you not wearing
Girls,
shoes?
did you leave her a
No.
big tip?
He's not wearing shoes?
He's not wearing shoes. He's got socks on. He has no power
I
at
have
home.
these really thick boots, and I'm just dying in the control. I'm so hot in the control room, so I
okay.
took them off because I was dying in there.
Yeah.
What are you going to do to get ready to go back to the bar? You have no power at home.
I don't care about my house as long as... Well, actually, so they're not going to have power because they're right across the street from me. I have no power.
Girls, you're not going to believe who just asked me out. Do you know that Ed Asner-looking guy? Yeah? He asked me out. I told him no. I told him he was fat and bald and a loser.
Do a lot of guys hit on her at the bar?
Of course, she's really good looking.
Yeah, and guess what? They get the answer right away. Like, they go, hey, honey, let's go out on a date.
And it's one of those bars where
what would you say to her, Ronnie? You're good with chicks.
I would just walk over and just say, hey, listen, what's up? What are we doing? You know.
What are we doing?
Do you have a boyfriend?
today.
I wouldn't even ask if she had a boyfriend. I'd just say, you know, what's going on?
Yeah, when
You know?
are we going to fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Let's go hang out.
How you doing? Did you clip pierce?
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Yeah, I'll write her a poem.
Oh, God.
I bet your pussy smells good.
Good afternoon.
If you were a booger, I'd pick you first. Oh.
Works like a charm.
Yeah, works great, man.
Oh.
I've never had a problem.
But Trump called me yesterday and he goes, I heard Cuban was okay. He was okay to me. He wasn't that bad. What did he say about me? What did he say? You know,
He heard the whole thing.
I got to think so. I said, listen, Mr. Trump. I think he was very nice. I know he did say that you had sent him a letter. I did. I sent him a letter, and I said, I think he said it's hanging up next to his NBA trophy. Good, very good, very good. You know, like he's obsessed.
Yeah, he didn't let anything go.
Donald Trump is on the phone.
Donald Trump is on the phone again?
That's right. And
we haven't talked to him in years, and now it's once a week.
Mr. Trump fights back too, you know.
What's going on?
Donald.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Very unimportant, actually, but
very important in your world.
You have such an audience, Howard, and everybody told me that Mark Cuban was on, and he said wonderful things about my family and
he did
myself, and it was all nice. But he did say one thing that we should at least correct the record. Right?
Go ahead.
Okay.
He said that his show, whatever the hell it's called,
Shark Tank.
Really not his show. He's one of 4 or 5 people on the show. You know, big difference, right?
Right.
As opposed to the superstar that's known as Trump, total superstar.
Well, you make a point
they
that
actually called me the king of all media yesterday, and I said, no, I have. Somebody wrote an article that said I'm the king of all media, and I actually wanted a retraction. I said, there's only one king of all media, right? But
no,
anyway.
but you make a point. Your show, The Apprentice. Well, let's back up. Mark Cuban was on the other day. He was talking. We were talking about years ago. He had a show that was very similar to The Apprentice,
called The Benefactor.
The Benefactor,
which was really a knockoff of The Apprentice.
And you got on the
there
air.
were 16 of them, by the way, so he shouldn't feel bad because we had 16 knockoffs. We had one the other day that died. It was called The Job. It was on CBS. And it died after two shows, and
which I know pleases you because
I love it.
Your show was the original one.
I love it, Howard.
And you love when the original. So Mark Cuban was trying to be a show like yours, and you even said on the air to me, his show won't work. You know, and it sounded like sour grapes, blah blah blah. But meanwhile, you were right. The show went off
Well,
the air.
Mark did something that was a little bit rough because he went out, and, I've gotten along with Mark over the last year or so, but he went out with his show, The Benefactor, and he really went after me. Instead of saying, hey, and I spoke to him before the show went out, and he was totally nice. But some idiot told him to go and attack Trump, and this way you'll get publicity for The Benefactor. So he went after me. Naturally, of course, I go then after him.
What did he say at the time?
I don't know. My show's going to be better, it's going to be bigger, it's going to be this and that. In the meantime, I had like the #1 show on television.
And you felt like you had your back up against the wall, and you had to defend yourself.
I had to defend myself.
Right. So
I've watched you do that all your life. I've been watching you a long time.
Yes. And
so
for
anyway,
years,
so
years go by, Mark Cuban does get on Shark Tank. Shark Tank is, as you say, an ensemble cast. It is not his show.
Well, don't go so fast. So the benefactor goes on, and it's a total bomb. And I wrote Mark a very nasty letter. It was really nasty, and it was terrible. And then I heard he has that letter framed. I mean, it was a terrible letter.
He says the letter is framed on his desk.
It was an all-time classic Trump letter.
What did you write? Do you recall?
I don't know. Just terrible.
What did you say?
Terrible. I can't imagine. I wouldn't have saved it. I would have tried to. I would have burned it.
You know why he saved it? I know.
It's a motivation. I think that's cool.
Yes, it's a motivator.
No, I think that's cool. I mean, I was surprised that he did it, but I heard about it. I thought it was very cool. Anyway, we've gotten along very well over the last year or so, and the benefactor goes off, and then all of a sudden Shark Tank comes on. So Shark Tank goes on during the week, which is much more important than a Friday night, and it totally bombs. So they think they're going to terminate Shark Tank, and what they do is they put it on Friday night as a little bit of a filler. Friday night is called Death Valley.
I see.
Well, you know that. I mean, you have a show on Friday night. It's not a good thing.
Right.
And it did okay for Friday night. Actually did better on Friday night than it did during the week, because during the week it was a total bomb. They thought they were going to have to take it off. And what happens is it did okay, and that was it. So, and it's doing okay on Friday night. But Friday night's not a television night. So maybe they should move it back to a real night, see how it does. So Mark goes on your show, said nice things, but then he did make the statement that the show, Shark Tank, which again is a show of 4 or 5 people that go, do different things, that it did better in the ratings. And I said, whoa, what have we here?
Right.
I knew it didn't. I mean, I knew that. But so I called up the Nielsen people. I have people that do this. And they called up the Nielsen and the NBC Universal people. And I sent you a little copy of the Nielsen ratings where basically we kill them. Now, you got to understand, not only kill them, but we're in the 13th season now. This isn't a brand new show.
Right.
After, you look at what happens with American Idol. In the first season, we were beating American Idol. And in the first season, we were, on many evenings, the #1 show and on television. And that was a great honor and all that stuff. But we did very well. But this is the 13th season. And not only did we beat them, we're looking at last season because this is just going on Sunday night. I hope all your viewers and listeners are going to watch it. But what happened, not only did we beat it, but we had to go up against the Academy Awards last year. How would you like a show that goes up? They programmed it incorrectly.
That's
and it
unbelievable.
Went up. No. If the show opened against the Academy Awards, I said, I don't mind competition, folks. I like, I'm sort of a competitive guy, but you don't open a show and have a show against the Academy Awards. So this year they waited. So as you know, the Academy Awards, which, gets 40, 50 million people, the Academy Awards now is over, and our show goes on Sunday night. But despite that, and we did fine. I mean, we did fine against the Academy Awards, believe it or not. But despite that, so I sent you the ratings, and basically it wins in all categories, and easily wins in all categories. And, you have the ratings, and you can read them if you want, but it's not a big thing. But they come right out of Nielsen.
So your point is that when...
I just like the truth.
You want the truth?
I'm an extremely truthful person.
Some people would say, why does this matter to you? But I think
everything matters to me.
Everything matters to you. Things get under your skin.
Not under my skin, no. You know what? If let's say let's say he did beat me in the ratings.
Right.
I would say that I wouldn't be calling you.
Right.
I'd call you, but I wouldn't be talking about that. I'd try to get off.
You try to keep it quiet.
No, I tried. I'd sort of. But when it's incorrect, and when Nielsen is the king in terms of this, whether we like him or don't like him, right?
Right.
And Nielsen has been very truthful over the years about The Apprentice, and The Apprentice is a monster. And that's why it's on in like 80.
So what do you want to say to Mark Cuban?
Nothing. I'll tell you what I want to say.
He just wanted to set the record straight.
He was so nice to my children and to me,
right?
And so respectful. And talking about how my children are amazing and all that stuff. So I don't want to say anything. I think I think it's fine. But
why don't you buy a basketball team and beat his basketball team?
You know, every one of my friends owns a basketball team. They're miserable.
They hate it.
They don't sleep at night. Or sports teams. I mean, I see these guys. You know, George Steinbrenner, as you remember, was one of my best friends.
Right.
You want to see a miserable evening, go to George to a baseball game, to a Yankee game. It was brutal. Yeah, he loved me. You know, George
it's
and
work.
I used to say it was exhausting to sit with George at a game. If Derek Jeter didn't get a home run, he'd say, Donald, I'm telling you, he's no good. You know, George was brutal. he was brutal.
You don't want to live your life like that.
But the truth is, these guys live and die by victories. Most of them lose. You know, most of them don't do a very good job. And I see it. And they say, you know, they're just really miserable. They live and die. And with all the teams, there's only one team that's going to win ultimately.
Right, I know it's not good odds.
And they're very unhappy people. So
do you
Donald did try to get into the sports game at one point. Remember that league?
Well, and don't forget, well, I bought a cheapo football. You know, I figured I could get into the NFL rules. So
right.
That was really one of those harassment deals where we can get into the NFL for no money. You know. That
right. Well, you try and you see what happens.
And
Do you own?
You know, but I've had more Mike Tyson fights than anybody else. I have a lot of fights, and I'm very much involved in sports in a lot of ways.
Do you own Miss Teen?
I own Miss Teen
USA,
and I own Miss USA and Miss Universe. I own the pageant.
So the big news this week was that Miss Teen Delaware was in a porno.
Yeah, and we had to tell her to get a letter of resignation very quickly. Yeah.
Why though? Why?
Well,
she was in a porn.
So what?
Question.
You think about it. Think about our country.
So what?
Kim Kardashian's a big star because she was in a tape. Paris Hilton was in a tape.
Do you think Kim Kardashian's beautiful?
No. I mean, I think.
Do you think she's good looking?
I think she has a beautiful face.
Do you think so? Okay.
I don't like that big trunk.
Well, she's got a huge trunk.
Yeah. What do you make of that?
Well, it's seriously big.
Yeah. So what do you think of her?
I think she's a very nice person. She was on The Apprentice, so I think she's a very nice person.
Yes, I understand that, but I'm saying...
No, I think she's a very nice person. Howard, looks don't. I'm not that kind of a person. Looks don't matter to me.
Right.
The looks of a woman
they don't
do
matter
not
to
matter.
you.
Okay?
Not at all. No, seriously.
Now that he's married.
No, they don't marry. I don't look at women for their beauty. I look at women for what's inside.
Okay, what kind of porno was she in, though, by the way? Did you see the porno? Did you?
I didn't see it. No, what happened is Miss Teen USA, a very lovely young woman.
Right.
Although it's hard to say I don't look at looks and yet I own the Miss Universe contest.
That's what I mean. I can't believe you're for real.
Sort of like, well, I'm trying to be very politically correct. You know, This is a world of being politically correct, and which is destroying our country, by the way. You know, everyone's so politically correct.
You can't even call anyone fat anymore.
You can't call anybody fat.
You can't.
They accused me. They said that I called Rosie O'Donnell a big fat slob, and I said that's not right. I didn't use the word fat. But I've got it.
You're still angry with her?
No, I don't care about Rosie. Rosie's gone. I mean, she's gone.
I like her.
You do, really?
Yeah, I really do.
Well,
I've had her to my home. We have dinner together.
Well, you know, if Rosie finally, says something nice about Donald will.
I'm going to bring you guys together.
Because you're a guy.
No, don't bother. It's okay. But
I'm going to bring you together.
She's fine. I don't really think about her, to be honest. But what happens is the young woman from the Miss Teen USA, beautiful young woman, got very much involved with the whole porno deal. And she actually, we suggested it to her because it's nicer. But she actually was, she gave her a letter of resignation. Because, that system, that beauty pageant system, people don't give it enough credit. It's an amazing system. These parents, the way these girls, most of them are grown. I mean, it's amazing.
How does it work, though?
It's like a military regiment.
No, but how does it work? In other words, did she try to cover? She was in a porn, obviously, years ago or something.
She was in a porn, and it came out, and because she.
It couldn't have been years ago. She's not that old.
Within the world of the beauty pageants, Miss Teen USA, that's potentially a Miss Universe candidate.
Right.
Miss Universe. Do you know in some countries, like in South America, if you become Miss Universe, you don't pay taxes for the rest of your life. There's no bigger. In Venezuela, as an example, and we had Diana Mendoza. You remember the great Diana Mendoza 2 seasons ago on The Apprentice, how beautiful she was. She was like the most beautiful.
Super hot.
But again, I didn't notice that. Anyway, but you know that in Venezuela, Colombia, Brazil. If you become Miss Universe, you're like the biggest star. You're bigger than any soccer star. You're bigger than anything. It's the biggest thing. So anyway,
but describe to me how it works. In other words, let's say so. Did she try to like hide the fact that she was in a porno, and then like you guys discover it?
We don't know whether or not she hid it, but it came out. And the problem is because she's Miss Teen USA. All of a sudden she has a lot of notoriety, and probably one of her friends that's jealous of her because that's the way life works. Everyone's jealous. They're all jealous of you, Howard.
Of course.
They all kiss your ass, and then they behind your back they say you're terrible.
But what was she thinking being in a porn?
I don't know. Well, because it was before she did this.
Was it a home
She didn't
tape?
know she was going to be Miss Teen USA.
I mean, she figured she'll do porn, she'll make some money, and then she'll become Miss Teen USA, unrelated. And that's what happened. She won Miss Teen
Will you
USA.
watch the porn? I'm going to see it because...
Will you call me and let me know how good it is?
You're going to watch it because you know what? She must be insanely... When do you see a girl that insanely hot in porn?
She's supposed to be very beautiful. I mean, I've met her once quickly, but she's supposed to be very beautiful. But she got involved, and she actually offered her letter of resignation, and we had to accept it. You would not have. You would not have accepted it.
Oh no, I would have made.
You would have said you're a double winner, right?
Well, if she hadn't resigned, what would you have done? Would you have just fired her?
Well, we probably would have had to. It's a very unique system. I mean, the parents would have gone nuts. The people that, and it's a big. I look at the different magazines and I see how they're dying. Right? They're just dying.
It's over.
You look at pageant. Did you ever hear of a word magazine pageantry?
No.
The thing's like 2 inches. You never saw anything like it.
I'm heterosexual. Of course I have.
Well, okay, pageantry. But it's a magazine on beauty pageants.
Right.
And it's like through the roof. And it's just amazing. It's a big deal. And she did this, and she was forced to, and she was asked to, but she resigned. And she did the right thing.
Did your Twitter account get hacked?
Yeah, it got hacked.
How does that happen?
Somebody, you got a lot of geniuses out there, and I have a hot Twitter account, @RealDonaldTrump. Will you tell your people to hook in? So, @RealDonaldTrump.
Isn't it crazy to you that, like, somebody that smart is busy wasting their time hacking into your Twitter?
Yeah, it doesn't do them any good other than they get arrested. It's like crazy. So, we're looking at it.
If you had that ability, wouldn't you spend every minute, like, inventing stuff and becoming very wealthy?
Well, they hooked in, and they put a quote from Lil Wayne on my account.
On your account?
And for 10 minutes, I was really ridiculed. All the enemies said Trump has lost it. This was something to do with the hose and the women. All women are hoes. So, this thing came out, and I'm going to have, in a very short period of time, over 3 million people.
Wow.
And it's a big deal. And
sure.
I think they pick up 20 to 25,000 sometimes a month. And, it's just going through the roof.
How many tweets do you do a day?
Mine's new compared to some of these. What?
How many Twitter followers does Mark Cuban have?
I don't know. I didn't check.
Don't you? You have to check.
I hope he has a lot. I didn't check.
Don't you check every day to see if you have more followers than Mark Cuban?
No, but I have other people that I do check that with.
And you tweet?
I do have other people.
Who do you check?
Who do you
check?
I have very important followers. I have, haters, and I have losers, and I have reporters, and I have everybody's on mine.
But I know you. You must have actually researched this whole Twitter thing, and you probably have people who know how to cultivate it and how to handle this Twitter thing.
I have great people, but you know what? More importantly, but it's my thought. I mean, it's my thoughts. Nobody else will give thoughts like this, and I don't know if that's good or bad, but it is my thought. Like for instance, the Pope. Why is he? He should just
ride it
out and die. He looks so bad. Everyone's saying, "What did he do wrong?" They said it wasn't the first time. I said, "Oh, really? When was the last time?" 600 years ago. Okay, let's call that the first time, right? But the Pope should just sort of sit back and enjoy and relax.
Of course.
Put some other people and run it, and you die. I'm used to watching old popes, like Pope John. I mean, the guy couldn't even walk. He was bent over like a pretzel, and he was cool.
But the thing is, Donald, you must imagine that something very bad is forcing him out of office.
There probably was, but I don't know. This Pope didn't resonate. A little bit like Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney should have won the election, and I liked him, and I do like him. He's a nice man, but he didn't resonate.
He does. You don't warm up to this Pope.
I liked Mitt Romney, and I call them the same. This Pope didn't resonate. First of all, he comes from Germany. Somehow, hey, I'm part German. A German Pope. I'm not sure that works.
What do you think of the new black Pope? Maybe that might be a big deal.
That'd be very exciting.
Donald wants to see a birth certificate.
Do you want to see a birth certificate on the black Pope?
That would be very exciting.
Very exciting.
Hey, but listen, on the Twitter. So it's like I'll have 3 million, 4 million people within whatever period of time, right? So for millions of people. So essentially, I own more than the New York Times by a lot.
Right.
And I don't have to sustain the losses.
That's true.
The New York Times used to have a lot of power. Now
Right.
it's a whole different thing, and it loses its ass. You know, I mean, the newspaper business is going to be over very soon. When people see me reading a newspaper, like my kids, Ivanka comes in. She said, "Daddy, what are you doing?" She looks at me reading a
What is
newspaper.
that?
She doesn't understand what I'm doing.
I know. It's
You're
such
getting
a.
your hands dirty with that print. Why are you doing that, Daddy? And she picks out her computer. She presses the name Donald Trump, and she gives me 20 stories.
Don't you? Isn't there something you love about still holding a newspaper in your hand? Me
Because
too.
we're old-fashioned. They
Yeah,
do too.
yeah.
We're old-fashioned. But you get about 10 years younger, it's like they look at us like, forget it.
Hey, do you lay in bed and watch the Oscars, and do you tweet during the Oscars?
Well, I did this time, and I got it.
Are you laying in bed with your wife when you're watching the Oscars?
Generally speaking, yes.
Were you completely nude and she was nude?
Well, let's not comment on that, but she has at least she has a great figure.
Do you ever
Okay,
did? You ever tweet? We're here completely nude.
Yeah, but we won't comment on that. But she has a great figure. But I did tweet on the Oscars, and I.
Yeah, you didn't like the Oscars so much.
No, I thought they were. I think I didn't. First of all, I thought the set was terrible. It was so tacky. It was disgusting. I really thought Seth MacFarlane was fine.
Right.
I thought that I don't like him. You know, he did me on the Comedy Central roast. They roasted the hell out of me, by the way.
Right, I remember.
Yeah. He was the guy, and he was terrific. It was terrific then, but he could really be the Seth. He was held back, even though they said he went too much. He was held back.
Right.
But I thought that you know, there was a lack of glamour. I mean, even the woman who won, she falls down the stairs. You know, that's very glamorous.
With that dress, I mean.
No, think of it.
Yeah.
Think of it. In the old days, Vivian Lee.
They knew how to do it.
But you know, you're right in a way.
Vivian Lee did not fall. Clark Gable didn't.
You're right. Her falling down was sort of the symbol, if you will, of the whole thing falling apart.
Yeah, the whole. No, I thought it was fine, but I didn't find. And I tweeted. I said, "Where is the glamour?" Because I'm a romantic. People wouldn't know that about me, but I'm a major romantic. But I said, where is the glamour? Where is the beauty? There's no beauty. There's no glamour.
Why can't I warm up to that Anne Hathaway? I find her annoying.
You know what? I'll tell you what. It's going to happen. She lived in Trump Tower. I like all people that live in my buildings. Okay?
Right.
Anybody that lives in my building, even if they're really unattractive, I consider them to be beautiful. All right?
Right.
So what happens is she lives in my building. She lived there with the Italian scoundrel. You know the scoundrel?
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And we didn't know. He paid his rent on time until the very end. You know, it was one of those things. But she got lucky when she got rid of this guy. But she lived in my building, so I got to see her up close and personal. I wasn't a fan at all, but she's grown on me. You know, it's like the Mona Lisa. A lot of times you'll have a painting. Friends of mine that really do the paintings big league. A lot of times they won't like it, but in the end they almost fall in love with it. They're like infatuated with it. They can't leave. I mean, they become sickos. They want to sit in the room and look at
She's a terrific actress, but when she makes
she
those
grows on you,
speeches,
Howard.
when she makes those speeches with, oh my God, it's very.
Well, that's all phony rehearsed stuff.
Right, it's all actressy to me, you know.
You know, when they get up and they want to thank people and they forget and they don't really forget, but they want to make it like it's a big deal because they're so excited. It's all bullshit.
Do you know why I disagree? You know what I disagreed with you on?
What?
I feel this movie, Django Unchained, was one of the greatest movies of all
No,
time.
I didn't think so.
Did you watch it?
I'm with you, Donald.
Wait a second. Did you watch it?
It was a movie that. First
Donald
of all,
loves
look,
movies.
Okay, for those of us,
It's
and I
great,
happen to be one,
and it's not
okay,
racist.
but for, like the sick kid up in Massachusetts, up in Connecticut, that wacko kid, that dirty wacko kid.
Lanza?
Now, if a kid like this is going to see this movie, you know, if you're a little bit off to start off with, that movie is not good for people to see. Okay, because I've never seen a movie where so many bodies exploded as a bullet hit them. I mean, I've never seen a movie that bad in terms of that. And you know, I just
Terminator.
thought it was a terrible movie. I thought it was a totally racist movie.
No, why would you say
It's
that?
not
In fact,
racist.
I thought it was racist.
I'll tell you why it's not
Because
racist.
first you had the white guys killing the blacks, then you had the black guys killing the white. I thought it was a terribly racist movie, and I thought it was really vicious and really. I thought it was bad. You know, these people that talk about gun control and should we have guns and shouldn't we have guns. But when you look at that movie can really screw up some kid that's a little
I
bit
admired that movie, and I'll tell you why. It reminded me, even though it's a fantasy, it reminded me that our country was based on something so horrible, so horrific, slavery. And that if anything, it had the opposite effect on me. It made me feel more empathic with the black plight.
Well, I didn't like it, and I thought it was a totally racist movie. So what are you going to do?
I think you're reaching, Howard. You're
Not
saying
at all.
that
Yeah,
movie
I'm
did
telling
that
you.
for
I'm surprised.
everyone.
I'm a little
That did that for you
For
and
me.
no one
I
else.
think
It
Howard's
was
I
totally.
think Howard's trying to be politically
Not at all.
Absolutely.
I returned.
You know, this
I think this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Halfway through the movie, I turned to my wife. I said, Quentin Quentin Tarantino is a genius, and this is one of the most emotional movies
Because
I've ever seen.
you're adding something to the movie that's not there.
You're all crazy.
Trying to be politically correct.
Really?
and
He's
this is
being
a headline,
outrageous.
Robin, this is going to be a headline tomorrow.
I'm
in the
not
New York
trying to be
Post and the
politically
Daily
correct.
News. There's going to be a headline tomorrow. Howard Stern tries to be because after,
No.
How long have you been on the air, Howard?
Donald, this is how I really
First time
feel.
Ever that he's been politically
No,
correct.
I'm telling you my true belief. I've
It was
always
a
been
racist
honest.
movie, Howard, and it was a shitty movie in my opinion.
One
I
of the
hate
best
it.
movies
I
ever
It
made.
was totally just a revenge movie. It was nothing.
I thought it was a nothing movie, and I thought, when a bullet hits the body doesn't have to explode for 2 blocks away. The whole thing was disgusting, and that happened hundreds of times. I thought it was disgusting, and I thought it was very bad for young people to see that movie because I think it can really influence them.
Did you have sex during the Academy Awards?
No, I didn't.
When's the last time you had
He
sex?
paid attention.
When is the last time you had sex with your wife?
Well, let's see. What time is it?
Come on, be honest.
What time is it, Rob?
Be honest.
I won't say that, but
Has it really been that long?
I have a great wife. I do. I have a great wife, a beautiful wife. She was on the cover of Avenue magazine. She's been on many, many covers, including Vogue. She's a great person.
Will we ever see
and a
her
very
naked?
nice person.
Will we ever see her do a nude layout?
No, I don't think so.
That's a shame.
I tend to doubt it.
Very sexy woman.
I tend to doubt it. I think if we do, I will not be a happy camper.
And that woman stays in shape, man.
Oh, she's in shape. But she's naturally in shape. It's not a big workout deal or anything, which is nicer, to be honest.
Well, she knows with you she's got to stay in shape.
Well, I saw a woman the other day. She's in shape, but then I touched her arm, and it was like, a piece of steel.
That's right.
I don't like that. No, she's naturally in good shape. Absolutely. She's a very beautiful woman, considered one of the great beauties of the world. So I don't know how I got her because, beauty doesn't matter to me.
That's right. Yeah,
I told you that.
Did you wake up one day and go, "Oh my God, she's actually beautiful"?
No, that's the way it happened.
You fell in love with her personality first. Well, listen to
I fell in
me.
love with her soul. So listen, Howard. I'm going to do the Today Show now, so I have to run. But I will tell you. See who I do first? I do Howard first,
Yes.
and Robin.
Who will?
Robin's so important to you, Howard. Do you have any idea how lucky you are, Howard?
I thank God every day.
I mean,
I do.
Robin is just great. She's got such a way.
She's fantastic.
No, that's true, and I mean, I've said it a long time.
She is fantastic.
This is not a major breaking story, but she is fantastic.
You're right.
Thank you.
You're
I do love
absolutely
her.
right.
So, Howard, I just wanted to call you up. The Nielsen ratings. And
Very good.
if you
We
look
have
at
it.
The Apprentice versus that other show,
Right.
Shark Tank, which is fine, by the way. I think it's fine. But if you look, The Apprentice blows it away. Do you have the Nielsen ratings?
I have it in front of me. You're not lying.
Confirm that.
I am confirming it right now.
Thank you.
By the way, answer this one question: how old is Melania allowed to get before you cut off her age?
Well, I'd love to give you an answer there, Howard, because I could do, but then it becomes a headline, and so I would say this: when she's 80, 90, I would still consider her a great beauty and a great wife.
Yeah, I think this marriage is going to last. I always said it.
Well, she's very strong and very nice. I mean, she understands me. She gives me my space, which I really need. One quick story on Melania, because I have a couple of minutes. They just told me, but one quick story, because I do love this show. One quick story. So Tom Cruise calls me, and he wants to go to the Wellman skating rink. So I call up Melania. I say, can you believe it? Tom Cruise called. Do you believe it? She goes, but why do you tell me this? You're a much bigger star than him. He is nothing compared to you. He is nothing. Tom Cruise is just a movie.
She's
You're
amazing.
the biggest star in the world. There's no bigger star.
She
And I
knows
said,
how to get you hard.
Well, no, look, I said, really? You believe that? Yes, of course. Don't even waste my time by telling me about that. And I'm saying, other people, if I said that, they'd say, I can't believe, what does he want you for? So she's very smart, and she's a terrific woman, and that's good.
She loves you.
And I love you guys, and
All
take
right.
care of yourselves. And I just wanted to set the record straight.
Who will be interviewing you on the Today Show?
Matt Lauer.
All right, very good.
Okay?
All right.
So long.
So long.
Bye-bye. Bye, Robin.
The wonderful and vivacious Donald Trump, who reminds us that he is beating Mark Cuban in the ratings even still.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
I'm Gary Dell'Abate. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we talked about Lisa G bothering Howard at his Katie Couric appearance, going over my head to pitch her ideas. And then we also talked about her idea to kiss Ronnie if she got enough tweets. Here's what we did.
We've got Lisa in here, at least until Gary gets here. And I know Lisa's first time being on the show in a while.
I know. Hi. Feels good to be here.
We're thrilled to have you, of course. But here's my question. So when you heard back that tape, did you think you were bugging Howard? Or do you just see it as an opportunity? Like, you don't get a lot of FaceTime with him. This is the time to sort of...
Yeah, I did have second thoughts about it because I thought, like, oh, you know, if that were me in the chair getting prepped for a TV show, you really have to focus and the adrenaline's going. And so that's probably the last thing you want to hear. And at the same time, he seemed very relaxed and he was having a good day. And so while I was talking to him, I didn't second guess myself until after I left.
What happened after you left?
I went, I don't know if I should have said something, but he seemed interested and he kept the conversation going.
Why do you think Gary was so upset? Do you think he sees you kind of bypassing him to get to Howard, that sort of thing, a lack of respect?
Well, I think that's what he said today. That wasn't my intention by any means. I just, like I told Howard this morning, these ideas never go away and more keep coming in. And so it was just, talking to Howard. I don't get any FaceTime with him where you guys do.
Mm. Have you always been like this idea person?
Yes.
Since like birth?
Always.
And what do you do? Do you chronicle these? Do you write them down?
Well, with this show, I haven't been able to put any of them to use because that hasn't been my role here. So they've just kept them inside. And so this has been, I feel it's a wonderful opportunity for me to get some of them come to fruition, to see them from the beginning and the idea process and then brainstorm with everyone. And that's been very, very exciting for me.
Do you get frustrated when your ideas don't necessarily go through? Some do, some don't, but I guess we all deal with that.
Yeah. I think any creative person will feel that way. It's just that I'm more like a little kid. I won't let go. Like, you've kids and they were little and they would say to you, Dad, I want ice cream. I want ice cream. I want ice cream. I want ice cream. So that's me.
So you're a nag, basically. That's what you just said.
No, I'm a little kid.
And when you go in there and you're talking with Howard, and I couldn't tell if he was he telling you nicely, don't do that to me when I'm in that situation? Or
I'm not going to again.
Okay.
No. But I would love to have FaceTime with him. At least once a week. I don't.
So, I mean, you were doing the updates pretty regularly. Those have kind of stopped now with the show. I guess that was your FaceTime beforehand, right?
Well, I'm talking more about ideas. But everyone's been really great. I mean, this process working here is new for me. I co-hosted a morning show with Ed Lover and Dr. Dre. So we would have meetings and brainstorm daily. And then I came here, and that part of my job responsibility no longer existed. Mm-hmm. And so I've been really enjoying doing that again. And the brainstorming meetings, the creative meetings, I've been enjoying them so much. And I'm still new to that process here. So it was just like Sal gave me some good advice. He said, we go through a process and this is how it's done. It takes some getting used to. So I get it now. So it's still very new for me here.
Now, you've been putting off Ronnie for years now, and now today you offered up, if the tweets hit a certain amount, and I don't know what the details are, you're willing to have Ronnie make out with you. And after hearing the sex tips today or anything,
it's gross.
Have you?
I don't know what I got myself into.
I say, are you rescinding the offer now, or are you going to go through with it?
No, and the idea about me kissing him didn't pop up right away. So I know Ronnie thinks, she's got a book out. She's got to promote it. That's not what happened. We had a brainstorming meeting. I had it with Benji, mm-hmm. Yes. And we were throwing ideas around, and he said, well, let me just backtrack and say, I had this idea of engaging people on Twitter while the show was going on live. Okay, so that's what the brainstorming meeting was about.
Okay.
And then we were throwing around ideas, and then Benji said, what about you playing the violin? I went, oh, I really suck. No, it's got to be something that has some suspense to it. And that's when I went, what about me kissing Ronnie? So it's not like I walked into the meeting with that idea.
So you'd rather make out with Ronnie than play your violin?
Yes.
Wow. That's...
Well, it's that suspense factor.
What-
Because he's, there's been that, oh, she loves me, and I go, no, I know I don't, and then he won't let it be. So I thought, well, okay, let's see what happens.
Do you think it's a tease in a way with Ronnie? Because he's confessed he's been into you for a while. He's more than happy to...
No, he says he thinks I'm into him. That I want him.
What's the truth?
That I think he's fun. I think he looks great for his age. I think, God bless him. He's got a girlfriend 30 years younger than he is. And so, yeah, I get a kick out of him. But no, I don't want to have sex with him.
You also have heard where that mouth's been after hearing some of these tips.
Oh, my God. That wasn't a good thing for me to hear today. All of them in a row.
Do you find them sort of intriguing? Do you think, or you just think he's out of his mind when you hear all those?
No, I think there's it's fascinating working here with so many men that you see how their minds work. And he's not unlike many men who think, I'm the greatest. I don't care if I'm fat. I don't care if I'm old. I can get any chick. It's like, God bless them. Women are, oh my God, I've got one little thing of cellulite. I'm fat. My pants don't fit. I'm not going out. I don't have mascara. We are crazy. Mm-hmm. And yet you hear guys go, hey, I can get her. No, you can't, but God bless them. They have a healthy ego.
Well, look, ultimately, you're agreeing to make out with him, so maybe he's onto something with that ego there.
No, look, we'll see if we can get, I think we want 10,000 tweets.
Okay.
We'll see.
Well, something tells me you're going to get them. I have a feeling the audience will come through. Tony, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, John, how you doing? Hey, Lisa, nobody cares if you make out with Ronnie. We want to hear you play the violin. That's what the fans want. It's obvious. But why do we care if you make out with Ronnie? It's stupid.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I disagree with you. I mean, I would love to see Ronnie make out with Lisa, and who knows how that's going to go. But I think the fans would want to hear, and you're entitled not to do it, but I think the fans would want to hear you play because you've played for so long, and I know you're saying.
Well, that's the thing, because I take my hobby seriously, and I'm not very good at it, so it's different than if, like, I said, I don't care, and so with Ronnie, I think that's more fun.
How would you characterize your violin playing as compared to, like, John Lieberman's rapping skills? Because John thinks he's a good rapper.
But he doesn't, take music classes to learn how to rap, and it's not something he's pursuing as a hobby on the side like I do. I'm in a chamber ensemble group, and, it's frustrating. I don't have the time to get better, which I know I could get better, and I would love to, but it's just not going to happen right now.
But if you're in a chamber ensemble, you have to be half decent. You can't.
Well, you audition, and then they group you according to talent.
Mm-hmm.
So there are some groups that are so great, but you know what? I give myself a lot of credit for doing it and playing, and so what are you going to do? I'm not that good.
Kevin in Montreal, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hi guys, just wanted to say big time start. Lisa, I was just wondering, are you kind of maybe just testing the waters too? You're going to make out with them just to see if you like it or not, then maybe go a little bit farther? Because the thing with the tweets, unless the number's 1 million and 2 million, I guess if you'll hit the number, you'll have to make out with them.
Well, it's just a kiss, and that's all it's going to be.
I don't know. You may get caught up in that whirlwind of lust.
Think about it. Like the first time you kiss someone, it's not easy. Sometimes it's just not easy, right? I mean, you got to negotiate where your head's going, where the tongue's going,
Lisa,
right?
You're talking about just like a peck?
No. It's got to be tongue.
Okay. All right, good.
That was discussed in the meeting.
And Ronnie's a pro. I mean, I think he knows his business, so I don't think it's like you're kissing. It's like a first kiss for someone. All
right, I'll follow his lead.
I think you're going to have to. Steve, does it surprise?
Oh my God!
Does it surprise you that Lisa's up for this?
It's I think the reaction in the back office is like, let's see what this. I think people are setting up to be disappointed. It sounds like it's her making out with Ronnie with tongue. Sounds really funny to me. We all kind of feel like it's not going to be that great. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. But if you're making out with Ronnie,
because it's me.
No. We feel like like what I just said. Like I feel like you'll get there, you'll like stick out your tongue, and then be like, we did it, ha ha ha, and then the joke will be on us. If you're making out with Ronnie,
you know what?
That's going to be really.
This is
going to
be a stretch for me to see if I can. I hear what you're saying,
right? But if you can't do it, then it's just just wasted a bunch of time.
Yeah. No. Look, it was my idea to try and do this,
right?
And I don't want to see it fail either. I hope we get as many tweets as we can.
Right.
Well, I remember not even back in the day, but when Artie made out with Blue Iris, and he went full bore. I mean, as did she, and they really made out. No one was really sure what was going to happen up until that point. So with Ronnie, I think you've got, knowing how Ronnie is and how much pride he takes in his abilities, I think you've got a lot to live up to here.
But you know what I'm saying is, and I'm not pitching this, but let's say I said to Howard, I'll make out with High Pitch Mike for blah, 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 and then it's talked about, and it's a thing, and blah, 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 and then it comes down to it, and I don't do it, or it's just like a peck or whatever, then that would be the wrong thing to do.
Well, is Lisa reeling it in or
no?
Not at all.
Good. Not at all.
Can he cup your ass?
No, Howard said that's not what it's about.
I'm not talking about Howard. I'm talking about you.
No, it's a kiss. It's a kiss.
But what do we define what a kiss is yet?
She said it's with tongue. They're going to make out. And
can I put a time limit on? Can I say it's got to be at least 15, 30 seconds? Like it's going to be a making out kiss.
Yeah, I'd say so. Right?
No.
Yeah.
Does it surprise you that she's game for this?
Yes and no.
Ooh.
It surprises me that she's game for this, but I know she's selling a book.
Oh, come on.
Come on yourself.
But first of all, you weren't in that meeting. I wasn't the one to bring up my name first. Benji, we discussed this before you got here. Benji was the one.
But why now? And here's the thing. Somebody had the greatest joke about you in the office. Lisa won't agree to play the violin on the talent show, but she'll make out with Ronnie.
I explained that because I take my hobby more seriously, and so this seems like more fun. And the timing of it is interesting. I can understand how you would say that, but the Weather Channel just did this promotion, and that's how I got the idea to integrate Twitter uses while our show was going on live.
So what were some of the ideas that you had that didn't make it before they got to you making out with Ronnie?
I don't remember, but I came up with the kiss when Benji said, "What about you playing violin?" And then that's when it was like, "Oh, okay, let's see, how can I get involved with this?"
The best part of this is nobody's even bothered to ask Ronnie if he has to ask his girlfriend.
Yeah, well,
not even up for discussion.
I mean, yeah, well,
wait, okay, how many?
They've an open.
Ronnie already said that if it was Lisa G, he got the okay, so that's cleared.
And so, how many tweets do you think we could get?
I don't know, a couple thousand, 5,000?
Yeah.
5,000.
Why were you were angry and defensive when they played that tape of Lisa pitching Howard while he was getting ready? And Lisa already said, listening back, she's second-guessing herself, but it's also the only time she gets with him, and she's full of ideas and trying to take advantage of it.
Right, but there's a process, and,
I know.
And you're skipping ahead of the process. And here's what's interesting, too. Somebody put on my Twitter feed today, you could tell that Gary really hates Lisa. That's not the case. I'm annoyed at this particular thing. Lisa and I get along fairly well, but this does bother me. And I said, you're not the only person that does this. I hate it when people go, "Did you see my idea?" I'm like, "Yes, I saw it." Now you're going to make me say I don't like it?
I'm sorry if I am.
But but there's a system. Realize, imagine if there's 50 people like you, and it isn't 50, but it could be like 15 or 10. And like if an idea goes through the process, then don't jump the line to bring it to Howard after it's already gone through the process.
Right, I understand now, and I guess because, like I was saying before you got in here, that everyone has FaceTime with Howard, and I rarely, if ever, do. And so it just seemed like he was in a good mood, and it wasn't about,
Right, I understand how that works for you.
Well, but now I understand.
You're like, okay, for me this is really good because I have FaceTime and I can look at Howard, but I'm talking about the system.
I understand. But I was just trying to get you to be in my shoes at that very moment, which I've never done that before with him.
Okay, Ronnie's here now, so let's get back to this making out thing. And regardless of how it's come, it's come up.
It's come, all right.
I know you're up for it. but do you think Lisa beforehand said this isn't the culmination of her having the hots or anything like that? She's just doing it because she thinks it'd be good for the show. And well, I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Good for
Lisa.
the show. When was the last time Lisa did anything for the show? When does Lisa ever come in here?
I don't have time anymore.
Oh, come on, Lisa. You know how many times you were asked to come in here when crap was going down, and you refused to come in?
She's on a deadline.
Mo is on a deadline.
Yeah, now you got a book coming out, so now you want you got to get on and talk. I see how you posted your whatchamacallit, your tweets to your things, your book signings in New Jersey and Huntington, and then and now this comes. Now this comes up.
Well, you don't. So say no.
Out of nowhere.
So say you don't want to do it.
Yeah, but don't go under the impression that you don't want to do it, because I don't believe that for a minute. Okay, I really don't.
That I don't want to kiss you?
No, that you do.
Oh,
that you're doing it just because you're doing it for a thing for the show.
Oh, I
don't believe that for a minute.
That I really want to kiss you.
Yeah, I really believe that. I really believe that you want to see what it's like. I really do. And what did you say? Listen, you can laugh all you want.
Yeah, that's what I love about you. That's what I was just saying before you came in here.
I heard it.
God bless you.
I heard it.
And Ronnie, what did you say? You said that if you kissed her, that would be the end, that she would just melt in your arms.
Possibly.
Uh-oh, then what?
Then whatever you want to do. I told you I have a free
Tip
pass.
number 7.
I have a free pass. I told you I have a free pass for you. Anything you want to do, I'm there.
So you think Lisa's using this situation in order to make out with you, but say, "Oh, it was a bit," not because she really wants to.
No,
make out
she
with
wants it. It works out both ways. Don't you understand? Because now all of a sudden she needs 10,000 Twitter followers. Don't ask me why.
I think we have 2 lunatics in here today.
You know what I'm saying? and then to bring me into it, that she wants to make out with me. So there's a million other things she could do. Don't you think?
I think that she said she would make out with you because she doesn't, but that's call me crazy. Because she doesn't want to.
Then why do it? She could play the violin.
It's not the same.
What do you mean it's not the same?
It's not the
People
same.
want you to play the violin.
No, they don't.
I could prove your theory right and make Lisa play the violin, but I'd much rather see her make out with you.
Fine with me.
All right.
I just want to see Lisa kiss a dude. See what that
doesn't
have to be
I think everybody wants to see that.
But there's
then it shouldn't be you.
But there's added flavor with it being Ronnie, of course. That tension that's there.
It'll be flavor.
Because one thinks there's tension there and the other clearly doesn't. And I don't know who's more delusional here.
It's a toss-up.
What? No, I said there is. What do you mean, that I don't think there's tension?
No, I'm saying Ronnie thinks this is the culmination of sexual tension that you've got for him, whereas you're saying it's not.
Well, I got it for her, too. I'm not saying I don't.
Oh, I know you're into her. You've been talking about hitting her for years.
Yeah. Look at her. Look at her. She's embarrassed. Look at her. She's
crazy.
She's blushing. I'm not crazy.
It's crazy, I said.
No, it's not crazy. You know it's true.
All right, you're on.
Ronnie, were you happy with the way the tips came out today? Everybody seemed to be pleased with those.
You know what? I heard them after they cut them up. I didn't hear them on the air. I was downstairs.
They went over well, but there was 2 confusing things. One was the fact that you're drinking urine instead of...
It's not urine. Let's get it straight.
Okay.
The other one was...
The
other one was, it sounded like you were talking about a sex tip for you said if you're with your girl or your guy, but then the rest of the tip was all about a guy. Yeah. Grab a guy's head, do this with a guy.
Listen.
You were grabbing a guy's scalp?
I'm explaining for either a guy or a girl, and I'm telling you how it feels to me from a girl. But if you're a guy, it's the same thing, except you're getting it from a guy if you're gay. And I said, "There's nothing wrong with being gay."
But none of your other sex tips involved gay. It was sort of came out of left field.
Well,
so you enjoy?
Well, you can't eat a guy's pussy.
Okay, I gotta go.
So you enjoy?
And you can't make a guy squirt.
So you enjoy?
Lisa has a deadline.
Jesus, I got a mom and kids here. Come on.
So you
man.
enjoy when the guy pulls on
Where's she going?
The roots of your hair to your scalp, Ronnie?
She can't handle it. She got a deadline.
You enjoy when a guy sort of pulls on your hair like that, or you're assuming a guy would enjoy that? I didn't really.
I didn't say yank it out of his head or her head. There's a way you're doing it.
No, you said his head.
Okay, his head.
I thought it was a confusing tip.
I said him or her. Either one. It goes for both ways.
All right, Lisa's stepped out, so
of course.
Why do you think
it's getting too hot in here for her?
Do you really think once she makes out with you, then that's going to be it? There's going to be a point of no return?
No, she's got her standards around here. You know what I'm saying? If I think things would be a lot of different if one of us didn't work here.
Do you really? You think that if you and Lisa didn't work together, you'd be a couple?
I don't know about being a couple, but I think she'd want to get hit.
Hi, it's Lisa.
And Ronnie.
And on Wednesday's wrap-up show, we both went in to talk about the famous kiss.
Go easy, baby.
But before Lisa and Ronnie get in here, because I'm sure they're on their way, I see Kevin over there. Kevin's great because he's a huge super fan of the show, so he makes the show work and the segment work when Maria is in there, which is a blessing and a curse, I think. Kevin, come over here for a sec, because when Kevin goes in there, he wants it to be great for Howard, and he's willing to reveal anything. And Maria wants the segment to be great too, but she has a different perspective than Kevin does.
Much different.
And I think that's how it works. Now, I've had you in here a couple times. One time you came in and you were over the moon. The last time you came in, you were rattled from the Derek stuff.
Rattled. And then the appearance, because I definitely reacted and went really far, but I was angry. You know, the second one. And then afterwards, I was like, oh, my God. It was almost like you lose your temper, you punch a wall, and then you're staring at the broken wall and go, oh, why'd I do that? That was the last time.
How'd you feel this time?
This time, I think it was better.
Yeah.
It was fine. I think she had fun. You know, with Maria, she's a huge Howard fan, but she's more nervous about coming on the show, whereas I'm more excited. She's really, really nervous and almost like, oh, my God. Why am I doing this?
She's done it so many times,
but
though.
it's so many times at this point now. And actually, I think this was a hump one.
Why do you say that?
I think because I think we found the what's the perfect bed? Is it the mama bear's bed? You know how you have the. I think like we found a good balance day where she definitely was put on the spot a lot. We bent her, but we didn't break her.
When she played the Truth or Dare, and she says she's no longer the queen of gross because she wouldn't follow through with the Richard thing. But I've always had the sense that she's into that stuff.
Totally into that stuff. Her favorite show is Impractical Jokers. She loves Jackass, and so I was actually really surprised that she didn't. And when I went over and felt her back, she was sweating, so she really didn't want to for whatever reason. I think it was the smell.
Was that? Yeah, I was going to say, was that Richard's physical presence that put her off?
Actually, it was the smell, because I know that she couldn't handle that.
Now, you missed the first hour, Kevin. I don't know, you guys were in transit or whatever.
Yeah,
did you get to hear it?
No.
Well, what happened was Lisa made good on her promise to make out with Ronnie after...
Lisa... What?
After it was proposed, Stern Show sent out a tweet about Ronnie kissing Lisa, and the number was 5,000 retweets, and it took about maybe 4 minutes to get those numbers. And you know what, Lisa? A lot of people give you a lot of crap for not following through and doing stuff for the show, and today you delivered. So kudos to you for that.
Thank you. Feels great. Just, I don't know, not so much about the kiss, the actual kiss, that's separate, just that the idea came through and it was fun.
Was
so
there any
I loved
emotion?
it.
Was there any emotion exchanged at all, or was it more of an actor's kiss? I mean,
Good question, because I did call an actress last night. Our news anchor's wife, Julie Halston, is an actress.
to do a stage kiss?
I said, yeah, how do you do it when there's no emotion involved?
That didn't look like a stage kiss to me.
Really?
It might have started off that way,
No,
but
it was fun.
But by the end, Lisa, Ronnie was pulling back, and you weren't.
I give you way more credit. I thought for sure you were gonna lay low and not be into it. You were really into it. But did you? I have to ask you though, because every time I watch it, the only part I noticed, could you feel Ronnie's finger in the crack of your ass?
No, really. I think it's more the illusion of the dress.
No,
seriously.
it was there, believe me. But the funny part was, I think for Lisa, I don't want to speak for you, but I think for Lisa, there were a lot of things going on that she was processing, and she might not have processed that.
No,
and Ronnie's like, she didn't stop me, she wanted it.
She was seeing fireworks like on the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
It was, it was so exciting hearing the countdown, wasn't it? I mean, I wanted 10,000.
She's
I didn't
excited,
want.
you guys.
Because
We would have had 10,000 in
see, I
another
really
4
wanted
minutes.
the 10,000. I really did, but it was
Probably
fun.
have them already. You probably have them already.
Yeah, John Lieberman's been keeping up. Yeah.
Well, we'll get to Lieberman in a second because he's got a whole other take on this.
It's exciting.
But did you think you were going to be swept? I mean, by the end of the show, Robin was ready to kiss Ronnie. So, did you think you were going to be so swept away?
I wasn't swept away.
It sounded like
no. So
It looks
last
like it.
night I called Julie Halston and she said, "You know what? I bet you Ronnie's a great kisser. That he's going to go in slowly. His lips are going to be really soft, and you will be surprised." I went, "Okay, let's see what happens." And sure enough, that's exactly what he did.
Well, at the beginning, when they finally decided to do it, Lisa leaned in, was ready to go, and Ronnie pushed her back, and he's like, "Easy, let's take it slow." But by the end of that kiss, it was Lisa who was wanting more, and I don't know if Ronnie wanted more or not, but Lisa, really, what was going through your? Or can you not describe it as you were making out with Ronnie?
Well, what I remember thinking is, ooh, his lips are really soft. He's a good kisser. And then he started to laugh. When I talked to Julie last night, I said, what if I start laughing? But he's the one who laughed. I can't believe it was the role reversal.
Gary,
That's so funny.
Did you think this was going to happen?
No, I actually thought it was one of those things that Lisa put out there, and I thought she was going to put these parameters on it that was going to make it never happen. Like, a couple of years ago, Benji's like, Benji had this weight loss thing, but it was like sort of.
Artie was going to fuck me if I lost
something
enough
like
weight.
that. Yeah.
No, if I didn't lose enough weight.
Right, but it was
no, but I would have lost enough weight.
But anyway, like I thought Lisa was going to say 100,000 tweets or something like that, and we got to 5,000, and then when it came time to do it, Lisa looked a little rattled, and I said, I wonder if she could do this. But she was a trooper, man. She was a trooper.
Now, Lisa, be honest. Has this changed the way you feel about Ronnie?
No, because I like Ronnie. I think he's hysterical, and it was fun. It was fun.
But it didn't leave you sort of wanting
No.
more?
No.
Based on his acumen? And
No.
How about this? Does it make you more open to the possibility of fooling around with Ronnie?
No.
If you had to do it again for a decent reason, would you? Like if there was a good reason to do it, we needed to recreate.
Yeah, I'm already starting to think about some things about how we could do it.
No, with Ronnie.
Yeah.
Is it how you?
Yeah, I'm starting to. I've been so busy. I said to Howard, let me start thinking about some other stuff we can do with this. Is there something else?
Well, like what? Like, give me an idea.
Well, I told him, no. I said, put it up on YouTube. I'm starting to think, okay, so how many views do we need for me to say I'll kiss him again? That's just where I'm at right now. I haven't had a second to think more about it.
But you realize you can't kiss him again.
Yeah, you got to take it up.
Well, see, that's the thing. I think, I hear you, but
second base.
Yeah.
Would you
hand
fist
over
him?
the shirt?
Kevin.
No, what? Hand
you
over
are
the shirt.
impossible.
Over the shirt. Hand over the shirt.
He comes in for a half hour and look what happens.
Would you fist Ronnie?
Oh, stop it.
No.
But I'm glad Benji's here because he was in at the beginning in that brainstorming session, and so it was a lot of fun just seeing. Right?
It was. Yeah.
Would you kiss Benji? Like if
I wouldn't do it. I have a girlfriend.
No, yeah.
Do you?
JD.
It's hard to tell because you haven't brought her name up in 3 months.
Elisa Jordana,
I wasn't positive
who
she was
Kevin
still,
very nicely asked me
did you
about
notice
today.
that he hasn't brought her
Elisa
name up in so
Jordana.
long? I wasn't
I
sure.
love her, yeah.
No, I like her too. You just haven't brought her name up. I never know with you.
Benji, Ronnie has a girlfriend.
Yeah, this is show business.
Well, but I wouldn't do that. I mean, that's fine. I have no problem with him
if
doing
Woody
it, but-
Allen called you to put you in a movie, and you had
I
to
would not kiss Woody
and you
Allen.
had to kiss Scarlett Johansson, would you?
No, not in a movie.
If Woody Allen called Benji Bronk to be in my movie.
No, not when I have a girlfriend. You know what? Maybe there might be a situation where I'd do it if Woody really begged me or something. But no.
Kevin in D.C., you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, great show. Love you guys. 2 questions. One is, how do you think this changes Lisa's perception as a team player? I know that's always the rap against her, but I agree with Gary. I just didn't see this going anywhere, and I'm so impressed that she carried it through. And then the second question is, does anyone believe her when she says she doesn't find Ronnie sexually attractive either before or after this kiss? Because I just don't believe her at all.
Well, the first part, to answer the first part of your question, I said it when we started the show. Yeah, I think this changes the perception of Lisa a lot. She's been accused of not following through on stuff when it comes to being a team player and this and that. This was a big deal for her. This wasn't like a little stunt, and she did it, and she did it with gusto.
Wait,
so
what
she
has
deserves
she not followed through on?
No, I said she's been accused.
I know,
of
but has there been anything she hasn't followed through on?
Yeah, that we've asked her several times to be in the we want to do a newsroom talent show. She didn't want to participate.
But
in that.
she didn't? That's
she
not
said, I don't
following
want
through is agreeing and then not going through with it.
No, we're saying not being a team player means there's things that we ask you to do that you don't want to participate in.
But the second part of the question, I think, is the one I want to discuss, which is how can that not change the way you feel about someone when there's that passionate of a kiss. I mean,
Because
all
you're-
of us have been through it before. I'm sure,
Oh,
Kevin,
come
the
on.
first
You don't
time you
watch-
kissed.
You don't watch The Bachelor? They're kissing for an hour on TV. They're not all feeling stuff. You can kiss,
there's an excitement on her face, totally glowing when she's talking about it.
It's all about the idea. I get excited about the idea. It worked.
Or Lisa, honestly,
It was fun.
Is it the attention you're getting
No,
from everyone
it's
in
the
the show?
idea.
Is that what's making you glow?
It's the idea.
What
It's the idea.
Kevin asked a legitimate question because I was about to go there. I think there's a huge part of today that you are embracing because of the attention.
No,
which is a part of what happened today.
I hear what you're saying. It's about the idea. If anyone knows Benji, he was in the room when this whole thing started, right? It's about
Originally, it had nothing to do with Lisa. She had the idea. It was about Howard doing things.
it was about Twitter, getting people engaged in Twitter,
which I think is a neat thing. It's like people are touching the show through like they might be in Asia.
Well, they made something happen today.
Yeah.
The fans
There's a
made
neat
something
aspect
happen.
of that.
Lisa, what percentage of your excitement, verbal and nonverbal, would you say is the idea versus Ronnie and his sort of sexuality?
95% on the idea.
5% on Ronnie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still 5%.
Now, were you hurt when John Lieberman said there's no amount of Twitter tweets that would get him to do that?
Mm-mm.
Why?
No, not at all.
Why not? I mean, I would be hurt by that.
No, I'm not. I don't know. He's my coworker.
Hold on a second. I mean, John doesn't want to kiss her, but I mean, Lisa, do you feel the same way? Would you want to kiss John?
No,
Would it
because I
take-
have a different relationship with
Would
him.
it take a lot more? See,
If
now
it-
I'm more interested in making you do things you don't want to
Oh,
do.
that's funny.
But-
Because
but-
you're a good producer.
Would you, if we had the right setup, would you do that? Would you
No. You know what? I need to digest all this stuff. I haven't had a second. I think this was great. Kind of when things are really this great, Gary, you just leave it there and maybe you go on to something else.
Hey, I have an idea for you and John. Would you and John,
Here we go.
or maybe you and Ronnie, play with each other through robot hands?
See, Benji, I don't know what you're saying.
Ronnie now joining us along with John Lieberman and Benji and Lisa. The whole idea team is here. And Ronnie, before you came in, Lisa was talking about how excited she was. We all said, clearly you've been captivated somewhat by you. And she said, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it's really the idea and pulling off the idea, not so much the fact that it was you.
Okay, whatever. Let her say what she wants. It's
Well,
fine
what do
with me.
you tell me what the truth is, though?
It's a long time coming, this whole thing.
Yeah, it is.
What does that mean?
Just what I said.
You're both sort of glowing.
because we finally got it out of the way.
The section-
and now she knows how
The
it
sexual
feels.
tension between the two of them
But
all these years.
Is it out of the way? Is the tension gone, or is the tension just going to build now?
No, I think it's okay.
Did it leave
It's
you?
fine.
Did it leave you wanting more, Ronnie?
No, I have a girlfriend, man.
Yeah.
Well, you also got a free pass.
Yeah,
No,
but I would
no,
never do
no.
that to her. No way.
You wouldn't.
No.
Huh?
But if you broke up tomorrow with Stephanie,
What are you worried about? You can't wait for me to break up with Stephanie.
I know. We thought the next contest was that Lieberman kisses Stephanie.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Now, with all the kisses
what?
on the Stern Show,
What
you
am I
think-
going to get out of it?
10,000 Twitter followers.
Nah, I don't need that. I got enough Twitter followers.
what do you want out of it?
I can't say.
You seem a little rattled.
I'm not allowed to say.
Ronnie,
But if I could give you that, would you do it?
Do what?
Let him kiss Stephanie.
Yeah.
So there's a prize.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's always a price for everything around here.
There's always a price, Gary. You seem a little rattled, though. You seem a little.
What do you mean rattled?
I don't know. You're not your usual confident self. I don't know if there's.
You're
a little-
definitely guarded.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I can see-
should've
I can see right
Dude,
now.
I was gonna. They wouldn't let me, but I wanted to come in and give you tips on how to give her anal, man.
I would have taken them.
Or maybe you're not
I
so
would've
rattled.
taken
Maybe
them.
you're not so rattled.
No, there's the old Ronnie fighting back.
He's back.
The old lion.
All right, here's my issue with you, though.
Out of the cage.
So
Yep.
this started to really go down, and I couldn't tell if either one of you was thinking about backing out. You both went through with it, which was great, but you pulled away on the kiss, not
No,
Lisa.
I started to laugh because when I had my finger in her ass, practically,
didn't have
she
your
didn't
finger
push
in
me.
in my
Did you
ass.
see the
Go
video?
watch the tape, Lisa.
It's the
on.
dress. It's the
it's
dress.
Well, yeah, the dress was pushed in. So was my finger.
I was not. I
It
would
was.
know.
Look at the replay. We
Yeah,
slow-moed it.
exactly.
Was that the move you had planned all
I was
along?
laughing because she didn't. I was expecting her either to grab my hand and push it away, or like push me back totally away from the kiss and everything. But she didn't. She just kept going.
I think she
And
lost consciousness for a
I
second.
started laughing.
Now, John Lieberman, you're piping in over there. Is there jealousy? How are you feeling after this went down?
I think
he wants to do Lisa also, to be honest
No,
with you.
stop.
They have tension in that office like
By
you
the way,
wouldn't
did you
believe.
see he said also?
Yeah, good pickup.
I want to do.
Well, I always said I would bang Lisa. That's not a secret, Kevin.
All right.
John?
He hasn't made that a secret, no.
He'd
He
bang
does
me.
want to have sex with Lisa.
Start listening
Which
to
is
the
why
show,
I asked
Kevin.
the question, if he broke up tomorrow, which he answered earlier, if he broke up with Stephanie tomorrow, he would pursue Lisa. He said that.
But I'm not breaking up with Stephanie.
I know, it's a hypothetical.
Are you proud today? Like, did this today make you... Lisa is over the moon.
Let's put it this way. It came about very unexpectedly.
That's
Didn't
good.
expect it to happen today.
Right.
You know, I went in there to talk about my tips, my sex tips, and the next thing you know, I'm making out with her.
Maybe that's better. We didn't have time to
Yeah,
think about
actually,
it,
it was better.
Yeah, really, it was.
It was better.
3 minutes, 42 seconds. That is pretty remarkable.
But they're right, because at one point Howard's like, well, let's do this tomorrow. And I'm like, no, let's do this today, because we sort of have everything in place. And I thought that giving everybody a day to think about it was not going to be healthy.
Good call.
Well, the thing, what you guys came up with was a lot faster deal. The way Lisa's plan was, it would have taken probably weeks.
No, a couple hours. No, weeks.
Yeah, because it's a very slow process the way you wanted to do it.
Well, that's
The
not
way
how
Howard does, like what he did when he came out and gave. I had 56 followers the morning I walked in there, and he gave out my Twitter address. I couldn't use my phone for 2 days because I had the notification thing on, and I didn't have to take it off. What do I know about that crap? And I couldn't touch my phone. I couldn't text. I couldn't make phone calls. The phone was actually on fire. You could feel it was burning. The battery was like, forget about it. I got 25,000 followers in a matter of hours.
Wow.
It was crazy.
To that point, YouTube can't keep up right now with the number of people clicking to view the video. It says that they're still processing views, and that's what happens when so many people. So, I mean, it's going to be in the tens of thousands of views.
Wasn't it like up
by
to
later.
13,000 already?
Well, no,
The
retweets is 13,272, but YouTube views it's going to be in the tens of thousands because YouTube says it can't keep up with how many people are clicking right now.
Is Robin next? Because she sounded a little interested after what she saw today.
Okay.
It's a yes or no question.
Yeah, it's okay. Robin's. I know Robin 27 years. Yeah.
Now I'm going to throw one.
No problem.
I'm going to throw one at you, Ronnie, because this was really kicking around today. Shirley came to me with this one. If I could give you what you need.
Yeah, I would do it. He came to me already.
Michael Morales.
I'll do it.
Oh.
For what?
For what he needs, for say plugs.
Mike Morales.
Hold on. Let's go back here so the audience understands what we just said. You're gonna make out with Mike Morales as you did with Lisa, same amount of time,
right?
For what we're talking about,
for plugs that he needs for something.
Yeah, right. That's how much I believe in what we do.
Strange twist.
Believe in what?
This thing that I need.
Now, is that? Would you acknowledge that's a gay act? Or is it just funny for the show, like Richard?
I
likes
think
to
it's
say?
funny for the show, and it's something as being a team player of the show I would do. Number one. Number two, like I said, I believe in what we do as a great thing for the show. Other people don't, and every time we do it, we're told how great it is. So,
all right, we got the idea. I got the idea.
I believe
again, there's a price.
I would do it.
Right, you would do it for the right price.
Yeah.
Do you think? Do you think your finger would end up in the same place?
No,
as it did with
no.
What if his finger ended up in your place? What if he palmed your ass?
Yeah, what would you
do?
Fine.
It's only 30
By the way,
seconds.
will Mike Morales do it?
Yes, he said he would.
Oh, this is totally going to happen.
So you wow,
know this is going to happen.
This is going down.
You
it's so going
You
down.
weren't kidding when you said it's about meeting girls, about meeting guys. That's
John,
your
having fun.
Yeah, exactly. It's about a lot of things.
And did you thank Lisa for being a team player? Because you're one of the main people who says she never.
Well, I thank Lisa for being a team player to benefit herself. Yes.
Wait. How's it different from what you're doing?
Well,
why when you doing it, you're
like
a
I
team
said,
player?
but I've done things, Benji. I've shaved phone numbers in my back. I've done crazy.
That's not as
shit.
big of a deal to you.
No, he's done things for nothing.
but why
Hold on,
Lisa
I'm going to
is
answer
a
the
team
question.
player,
For,
but also
for years,
yourself?
way before you even thought of I've done things, okay? You weren't even around.
But why when
so
Lisa
get out of
does
my
it, it's not
face
for being a team
and
player?
get out of my fucking
No, fuck you,
get out of my
man.
shit
Why when Lisa
here,
does it not for
okay?
being a team player? Why do you have to add
Because
that thing?
now she's a team player all of a sudden, okay? She hasn't been a team player for at least 8 months.
Ronnie, there's
hasn't
a lot
been
of
on this
things I
rap
could
show.
ask you to do, or Howard could ask you that you wouldn't do.
Benji, I
you
would do
wouldn't do
anything
because
you
it's a big
asked
of
me
an.
to do.
What's that?
I wouldn't do anything.
But there's a lot
you
of things
asked me to
Howard
do.
would ask you to do. You would say no to because it's a
Bullshit.
big enough deal.
Bullshit. I'm gonna do
if
a
Howard
fucking
asks
mu-
you-
I'm gonna
so
walk
Howard,
around with a
can Howard
fucking
ask you to do that Michael Morales thing without what you're asking for?
I don't want to.
I got a question for Benji.
Okay. Stay out of
Benji,
my
are you
bullshit,
defending the bit or are you defending Lisa?
Defend your own shit.
But if you hadn't been involved in the bit, would you be
Absolutely, I've defended stuff
would you
before.
Would you be as vocal about this particular thing?
If I had an opportunity to be too, absolutely.
Why do you feel so strongly about this?
Because it's just the way you guys characterize things. It's like.
So would you say before
I
today?
like the you guys.
Would
That's
you
right,
say,
you guys, Ronnie. You're one of the you guys.
Yeah.
would you
Okay,
say
good.
before today, Lisa's a team player, willing to do
shit
anything?
that you did,
as
and the
much
shit
as
that
anyone
you
else
fucking
here,
did
as
with
much
your
as anyone-
girlfriend on the air.
That's
that
right.
wasn't
That's
bullshit?
right. That's the shit I did,
Okay.
Ronnie, with my girlfriend,
That's
Alicia
right.
Dugana.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. And what did you
What did
get
I
out of
do,
it?
Ronnie? What did I do? What did I do that pissed you off?
Didn't piss me off.
Then why are you making a big deal about it then?
I'm just pointing out a point. You're the one who's getting all fucking crazy about it.
That's right.
Well,
I think Benji called his acting coach last night.
Paul in Texas,
Are you
you're on the
jealous?
wrap-up show. Hold on, John. Go ahead, Paul.
Hey guys, first of all, I just want to say congratulations, Lisa, for finally getting it. I don't know, it's been 8 years, I think, with you. You finally get it. John Lieberman, it took him 1 day to get it. This guy is a huge part of the show because he got it from the very first day he worked there. Ronnie the Limo Driver, I mean, ever since he started becoming Scores Man, he got it, and he's the biggest part of the show. And Lisa, you should do this again. Just don't do it with Benji because the guy's got herpes. Bye.
Now, John asked you, Benji, if you're jealous. I don't think that's the case, but you should answer the question.
No, I'm not jealous of the kiss. It was a great show moment to be a part of.
Jealous of the attention, maybe?
Yeah, sure. I mean, but I don't know if jealous is the exact right word because it was such a happy moment. It was a fun moment. Would it be great to be in great moments like that? Yeah, it is.
I love moments. Listen, we've had moments like this in the history of the show. I remember we did something years ago where we just told all our listeners to honk their horns at a certain time on the Triborough Bridge, and everybody had their phones out. We had it up. It was crazy. I love
that was the best episode ever on Welcome Back, Kotter.
Excuse me.
When Horseshack had a radio show,
yeah,
and they were going to cancel, and he had everyone. You don't remember that episode?
I don't.
Oh, it was good. You
Yeah,
remember that one?
what else?
John, you don't.
Wait, what else do you? I love stories like this. What other things? I mean, I love the.
That's actually what this reminds. That's why I love this thing.
I got to tell you, even the first funeral we ever did, the very first funeral, we got to K-Rock, and Howard said, I'm going to hold a funeral for NBC. And we just talked about it on the air that morning. We had no real plan. And we got over to Rockefeller Center, and we shut the street down. We completely shut the street down. So I love when you sort of get the listeners involved and say, hey, come out and support us or help us do something. That just feels great.
Once that tweet went out, and you guys were in the studio, but in the back, it was crazy.
I know John was trying to tell me about it. I wish I could have heard.
It was a stock market crash in reverse.
Yes.
It was in reverse. Because like as soon as I said, Howard, it went live, and I was just going to figure, go back to my desk and do what I'm doing. And then Jason starts yelling out, 100. Then he's like 300. Then he's like 500. And it was I couldn't even tell Howard fast enough how it was going.
And we had no idea how long it was going to take, but it took 3 minutes and 42 seconds, I guess.
On Thursday's wrap-up show, we said goodbye to the great Ralph Howard. Great voice, great attitude, great guy, probably the only person here who everyone truly likes. And he's going to be missed. And thankfully, he came down to wrap-up show, and he said his goodbyes.
Now joining us is Ralph Howard, who Howard gave a nice goodbye to today. Ralph, I thought that was very sweet. And how did you feel being in there and sort of going over your time here with Howard?
It was kind of a thrill. As you may know, I have not gone into the studio just once before this.
What for? I don't remember. What were you in for?
Oh, God, went in to do some news headlines. This was very early on when we came here, and I learned a lesson.
What was that?
Not to try to make a joke.
Oh, did you make a joke and it didn't go over?
I said I wouldn't do anything like that, and as soon as I got in there, I tried to make a joke. It's a dangerous place to be.
Yes,
it is. But it was Howard gave me a wonderful send off. You know,
you deserve it.
Well, thank you for that. But I mean, really spent a lot of time and said some wonderful things. It's really kind of great. And then Richard's, very special send off to me.
Yeah, were you offended by that at all?
Oh no, I thought, how great can that be? Richard with his ass in the air and JD pouring champagne in his butt and then some caviar. I mean, really. Who else gets a send-off like that anyplace?
John, I don't know if people really understand. Like, they were interviewing me for the news, and I said, whenever somebody dies or whenever somebody's leaving, everyone says, oh, he was a great guy. But Ralph really is a great guy. Everybody here likes him, and there is something sort of fatherly about you. You seem to care about everybody. I know that one of my favorite things is to take a tour and bring them by the newsroom. Ralph always says hello. When you hear that voice, people smile. Oh, that's the guy.
It's a few things about Ralph. One, I agree with you. It's one thing about being liked, but I think Ralph is respected by everyone here. And secondly, it's you hear that voice and you just recognize, know it, and I think there's a built-in sort of sense of awe when you're talking to Ralph, and then you get to know him, and he's a great, great guy. And one of the few people, if not the only person, I would say, where I don't think anyone here has a bad word to say about Ralph Howard.
True.
And in this place, that's next to impossible. Wouldn't you say so?
I agree.
Now, Ralph, now's the time to tell us everything that happens in the newsroom, since there's no ramifications and you're on your way out.
I think you kind of know, because everything that happens in the newsroom ends up in a news report. But we have a lot of fun in there. I mean, really, a lot of laughs.
Now, what's your relationship with Lisa? Because Lisa
I have a good relationship.
She seems to be the lightning rod in there.
Yeah, she is a lightning rod in there, and I became a little bit part of that for a while. And honestly, my wife got on me about this, and I also I decided, well, there's enough going at her that I will try to be nice, and wanted to be nice. I mean, I wanted to not to make things miserable. She has enough people going after her.
We should also talk about one other thing. Ralph, I've always wanted to talk to you about this on the air. Can you please, for the audience, explain your insane obsession with Lana Del Rey?
Mainly to bother you.
No, he loves Lana Del Rey. He has a picture of her up on the wall.
Yeah.
And about once every 3 months, he's like, when are you booking Lana Del Rey?
Yeah, well, I was kind of teasing a little bit, but at the same time, I do like her. I find her fascinating because she's so bombed on her first big appearance in Saturday Night Live, and she does sing well when you hear some of the songs. So.
Mike in Jersey, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, how you doing? I got a question for you. I can't believe I didn't notice it till today. The shower scene in Goodfellas, is that Ralph on the radio?
No. My voice has been in a couple of other movies, but not that one.
What other movies?
Which movies, Ralph?
One was Changing Lanes, just a time check, and I got paid for it. And then
the Ben Affleck classic.
Yeah,
Michael Douglas.
Yeah. Oh, no, he wasn't in. Was he in that?
No, Changing Lanes is Michael Douglas, isn't it? Or...
No, it's Ben Affleck and Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh,
And another
yeah.
Stern Show fact: Will Murray worked on that movie as well.
He did?
What did he do?
I don't know. He was like a gopher or something like that. But still.
So Will has a credit in the movie?
I don't know. You have to ask him.
Yeah,
suddenly
but he worked on it.
It all comes together.
Yeah, my voice opens up the movie The Paper.
The Glenn Close, Ron Howard classic?
Yeah, that's it. And it surprised me because all of a sudden it kind of booms in. I thought it'd be a radio off in the background somewhere. And then I have a scene in a movie called Safe Passage with Susan Sarandon where I play a radio reporter, and I'm tracing her down a sidewalk as she's going into her house, screaming at her, Mrs. Fisher, trying to get her attention. And I get up to the front door, and she says, "Fuck you," and slams the door in my face. And by the way, that's the first time I think I've said the F word on the air ever. I don't know.
Oh, that's awesome.
It might be on the radio, I think. Maybe it was.
We'll pull that drop. Carol in Pennsylvania, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hi, I love you guys. Mr. Howard, it's
Yes.
been an honor to listen to you all these years. I was hoping you'd get around to doing a fine time before you leave the building today.
Well, nobody asked me, but why? Why should I do that?
Because I want to see what the hell you look like.
Oh, I'll bet. Well, I'm just 7 feet tall, handsome, husky. Everything you want a man to be. That's what I am. I think there will be a picture, probably, right, on the Stern Show thing at some point. So yeah, but thank you very much. Thank you.
Too, and I wish you nothing but good luck and good tidings.
And I wish the same for you.
Ralph, did you make a conscious effort not to appear on the show, like not get caught up in the mix?
Yeah, I did. I thought at least one of us would be outside. I thought it'd be just better to be the anchor guy and not be caught up with some of that. And I wasn't so I was afraid, but also I didn't know if I could handle that well because I hadn't been off the air for a couple of years. But no, I made a conscious decision not to go in.
I agree with that. I think it makes him more effective as the news anchor if he's not involved in everything.
Right. Listen, he's gone out of his way not to get involved in the gossip and the politics of this place. And so that's probably why everyone loves him, because there's nothing for him to hate you about.
Whereas John Lieberman, on the other hand, gets fully involved in it with Lisa and Shuli and everybody else.
Well, I wanted to say two things about Ralph. Number one is his work ethic is just impeccable. I mean, I've been in news a long time, not as long as Ralph, but his work ethic, just coming in, writing all of his own copy, pulling all of his own sound bites, I mean, it's amazing. And also having the sense of humor to go along with it. One thing we'll miss in the newsroom also, though, about Ralph is, and he knows where I'm going with this, is occasionally Ralph would go to voice a newscast, and we'd lose Ralph for an hour or so. And one of us would go hunting for Ralph, and every single time you would find Ralph surrounded by a number of women. And he just was a magnet for the women. There's not one woman, I would argue, in Sirius XM who hasn't had a conversation with Ralph, knows Ralph's name, because that's the kind of guy he is. I mean, he's walking around, how are you? How are you doing? What's your name? And so whenever we would, quote, lose Ralph, all we would have to do is walk a few feet, and inevitably we would find Ralph surrounded by a bevy of beautiful women. And so we'll also miss all those women coming by the newsroom to see Ralph, because Ralph got more visitors than the rest of us times 10.
So you tell
everybody wanted Ralph.
You tell me if I walked around Sirius with Ralph, it's like having a cute puppy?
It's even better than a cute puppy, because Ralph is a cute older puppy. And everybody just gravitates towards Ralph, and that's the kind of personality he has. And I'm going to miss him a ton, because the best was after hours, kind of the later part of the afternoon. Some of us were still hanging around. Then you just get to hear the Ralph stories from years ago in Chicago, or just life stories. I mean, that's what I'll miss the most.
Mm-hmm. But Ralph, even here, you could be the guy who could say, "I've seen him come and I've seen him go."
Oh yeah,
like you had Penny Crone you worked with, right?
Yes.
Who else? George Flowers.
Yes. Oh. Never mind. You want to be gracious on the way out, so we'll just skip that.
But you've seen them all.
Yeah. And by the way, just back to one thing about being the anchorman, I try to be very careful not to let people know this was a parody or any kind of joke. I try to play it very, very straight. I caught myself one time, a lilt in my voice that kind of said, "Oh, this is a joke," and I caught myself, and I think I didn't do that ever again. You know, it's part of what my job was.
But that's why it works, because the whole news department takes it very seriously.
Yeah. Speaking of a man who women just love to be around, Ronnie Mund. Ronnie, this is your week. I mean, you've been all over the place. You did your thing with Lisa. You've been giving out the sex tips, and at the end of the show today, Howard asked you if you said you were willing to kiss high-pitched Mike for the right price, but he said, well, clearly that means part of you has to be bisexual, and you got really upset, it seemed, and you said you were joking about it, but I don't think you were joking.
What do you mean?
How upset you were?
Yeah, I was upset because I like I said, I was doing it for a reason, and that's it.
But put the reason to the side.
Forget the reason.
Then I wouldn't do it.
No, but put the reason aside for a second, in the sense that, most guys would say there's no reason big enough for me to kiss another guy.
Right.
Well, this reason is big enough for me.
So
it means that much to me, okay?
I understand that.
I said that yesterday.
No. I understand that. Forget the reason for a sec, Ronnie.
I am forgetting the reason.
All right, when you talk about...
And I said I wouldn't do it otherwise.
Okay, but when you talk about wanting to kiss a guy, like make out with a guy...
I said not that I want to...
For the reason.
But I will do it.
Right. But that means that you have that tendency. You're willing to do something like that.
How does that have that tendency?
Okay, ask
it now.
All right,
okay?
Gary.
Stop it.
Gary.
You're making something out of
hold
nothing.
Hold on.
All
Gary. $1 million, okay? Would you make out with high-pitched Mike for 60 seconds?
$1 million.
$1 million. Looks like we got somebody else with a tendency here.
I got $1 million. To me, it's pretty... I know you're trying to use me as an example. What was Bob's name, the comedian that passed away?
Schimmel.
Bob Schimmel used to say, I'll spend $50 on mouthwash and have a lot of money left over.
Right. Okay. So maybe that is a bad example. But my point is that coupled with some of the other tips you've talked about before and the things you've done makes people think, well, maybe... Look.
What do you mean the things I've done? When have I ever done anything with a guy?
Did you talk about having things in your ass? Do you talk about having the edge of the vibrator? Do you talk about...
That's sex. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Talk about jerking off with another guy, even though you were separate in a way and didn't touch each other.
Dude, we were in separate beds. And what Playboy magazine we're both under the covers. We had no place else to go.
Have you ever been in a situation where another guy got involved?
No. No.
Okay.
Girl, yeah, maybe, but not guy.
How many girls?
Well, yeah, there was a situation, but I didn't do anything with the guy.
What do you mean?
It was two girls and me and this guy.
Right.
We had 2 separate motel rooms.
We've heard this story. They ran back and forth between
exactly.
the rooms.
I wasn't fucking him.
Okay.
Or making
Not
out
directly.
with him. No. Well, not directly, no.
All right. What?
And no, I wouldn't eat the chick out. No, definitely not.
All right. What nice things do you have to say about Ralph Howard? It's his last day.
Ralph, they interviewed me. I think it was John did it this morning, and I have a lot of respect for Ralph. Ralph is the guy that you could walk by in the hallway. He'll always stop and say hi. He'll ask you how you are. He's the guy that you should be asking him how he is with all his health problems that he had. And he's always worried about everybody else to see how they're doing. And he's always giving you, like, his best and compliments. And he's a great guy. I love him to death, man. He's awesome. And we always, always talked and always had good words for each other. Never a bad word.
Thank you, Ronnie.
And I wish you a lot of happiness in your retirement. I really do.
I'm going to have a great time. I had a great time here. I have a great time anywhere.
It's a class act with a great attitude.
Yeah, he's awesome.
But I love Ronnie's
and
persona.
his wife taught Lisa how to kiss me, I guess, too.
That's right.
What
Lisa,
about me, I'm thinking,
Lisa kept talking about this phone call she had with your wife.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess your wife, who's an accomplished actress, sort of coached Lisa through it.
Yes, apparently so.
Well, thank her.
My wife's in Washington doing a play.
Well, thank her. She made the bit great.
Yeah, all right.